Lads. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, buddy.
We're back and we're watching the football again. Derby 62. Thanks to everyone that's in the chat. After a mild hiatus, we're back. How you going, buddy?
I'm well. I've been in the house for about 8 minutes.
Yep.
I had a rapid outfit change and now ready to watch my Eagles get thumped to Fremantle live on TV with my friend who supports Fremantle. I can't wait.
Well, last time Freo went away for 2 rounds, to Adelaide, we came back and you beat us in the Eagles home derby, that famous Harley Reid game. So you never know in a derby.
That's the sort of hope I've been clinging to, because I do recall that we got you after Gather Round. You lost 2 close games and you won 2 close games this time.
Yes.
Were they both close? Yeah, you beat Adelaide and Collingwood. That's right. So, yeah, we need a bit of a repeat of that.
Our last 6 at Adelaide Oval have been won by less, or been decided by less than 10 points.
Your last 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we lost a couple. I think we lost 1 to Port in there.
Yep.
But, won the other 5.
Oh, okay.
That was the week before we lost to you. Because remember, I live streamed the Port game. And I was like, thank fuck, we got West Coast next week.
And well, the one before that was also Carlton, wasn't it?
Yes.
So that would have also been pretty
close. Oh, true. Yeah, that
so.
might have been the other one.
Okay, yeah.
But we're a better team now, bro. We're coming into this game after 4 wins, 2 close, hard-fought ones, as we just mentioned, against Adelaide and the Pies. West Coast, 2 and 3. You would have taken that coming into the season, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had a bit of everything this year. We've had 2 wins that were a little bit unexpected. At least most wouldn't have tipped us in those games, certainly the Port one. We've also had a 128-point loss, which is our worst loss since before Adam Simpson got sacked.
True.
So it's been a real variety of things. But I think most Eagles fans would take the 8 points on the board at the moment.
What are you getting good at as McQualter settles in those 2 wins? What have you noticed?
Well, I think even prior to that, what we do well when we're playing well is we do defend the ground pretty well and force forward half turnovers and keep the ball inside 50. But I'd say the biggest difference between this year and last year, I think our contest stuff has gotten a lot better. A lot of the contested numbers used to be like historically low. And we've made a pretty good dent in that space. It helps having guys like Yo and Waterman back. And Yo, he has missed a couple of games, but the ones we won, I think he played both. So having a few senior bodies back helps. And then, guys like Willem Dersma sprinkled over the top.
Yes. Milan Murdoch, etc. So
yes.
you've got Yo, Milan Murdoch, who was probably your best player in the first couple of rounds before he did a hammy, was it?
Yep.
And Jamie Cripps, another mature body back in. Graham out, Dev Robinson with an unfortunate ACL. And your favourite player, Matt Owies, has been omitted. So some of the key matchups today, obviously Harley Reid's always a massive talking point in derbies because he gets under our skin. I love watching Harley Reid play until it's derby day, and then I'm like, get the rascal. But is he going to play on Sarong today, do you think? Or what do you think the matchups are in the midfield? I sort of see Yo and Brayshaw, Sarong and Reid, and then maybe Bolton on Hewitt or...
You guys don't really have a tagger, do you?
Corey Wagner is usually our tagger if we do opt to do that.
Well, I find that when we're at our worst, Harley is tagged out of the game. So I wonder if there's a temptation for Fremantle to just put someone on Harley, knowing that you don't have to worry about just about anyone else.
Is he quite comfortably your most damaging mid?
Yeah, although Elliot Yo, when he has been on the park, I think is our highest rated or second highest rated player. But he impacts in bursts, whereas Harley's probably been our best player overall. Yeah, I would say. But you stop Harley and you pretty much snuffed out any hope we're going to shock you, I reckon.
I hope so. It is an Eagles home derby, so pretty hostile. Some massive ins for Freo today, in more ways than one. We've got Mason Cox, 6'10", the American Pie. What's your favourite type of American Pie?
A good movie franchise, actually.
Yeah.
I did like it back in the day. That's all I have to offer on that one.
It's crazy that Mason Cox is playing for Freo in 2026. It
completes the villain arc.
Yeah. Just did not have that on my bingo card heading into this decade. Mason Cox to finish his career at the Dockers comes in for Sean Darcy, who was out with concussion. Michael Frederick back into the side, and then a fella called Hayden Young also returns today, and he's okay at football. So
remind me, what's his lead up to this year been? Because he had the ankle injury preseason. He has played this year. Then he got re-injured. What was the second injury?
So he had it was a hamstring. He had a massive off season. He's like, never felt better, yada, yada, yada. Late ankle tweak, played round 1 against Geelong, didn't touch the ball in the second half, and it was like, maybe that ankle's worse than we thought. Turned out to be hamstring soreness, and then he misses 4 weeks of football.
Yeah, right.
So, and it was on the opposite hamstring to the one that he's done a couple of times. So, he could have played last week, but we decided to rest him for the big contest, the Derby.
I reckon play him deep forward and just rest him this week.
Well, he can do that.
Yeah, he actually played 3/4 of the last Derby and won the medal.
Oh, true. That's
right. I think he kicked 3.
Yeah.
From memory, anyway.
But yeah, I think he's obviously going to be managed as he comes back in, and he can play that half forward role really well because if he gets the ball in the front 70 metres of the ground, he is rather kicking a goal or setting someone up with that left foot. So
Can't wait for that.
I still think he's our best midfielder, but he just can't stay on the park. Like we've seen it consistently from Sarong and Brayshaw, but Young just hasn't been able to stay out there.
Who is Fremantle's best player
Right now, I'd have to give it to Tracy this year.
I was going to say
because he's been
Tracy.
one of the best key forwards in the competition.
Yeah.
As a whole, like Sarong and Brayshaw, I think you just sort of know what you're getting out of them week in, week out. Tracy's still like 23 years old, which is freakish to see what he's doing. He's in our leadership group now, just clunking everything. We've had some really wet games, and he was just like marking the ball like it was nobody's business. So
Forward and back as well.
yeah, put him behind the ball when
He's
we're
almost like
down.
a young Job Shanahan.
Did you listen to Tracy's? I'm sure you listened to it. Tracy's podcast on Backchat.
totally.
He spoke about how he doesn't mentor Shanahan, but Shanahan's like reached out to him for tips and all that type of stuff. And they are very similar players, both key forwards with the number 35. Who's been your best player this year?
Well, I run as do you, on
Yeah.
the Eagles channel, I run a best and fairest, and I've got Harley winning it at the moment, and I probably was harsh on him and didn't give him votes early, so he's probably a few further in front in reality. So I'd say Harley Reid has been our best player, and then you got a smattering of guys who would be there, but they got injured, so like Milan would probably be one of our best each week, but he's only played the 2 games, I think. I think he got injured at the end of the North game.
It was like best on for both.
I think I had him in like the best both times, definitely. And then Yo would also be like one of our highest rated players.
Yeah, nice.
Other than that, I think Willem Dersman's pretty high up.
Yeah, he is a very fun player to watch. We speak about it a fair bit. Like, I don't know, I always like to see West Coast sort of lose, but it does get to a point where I don't get sick of it, but it's just like I want to see young players play well, and guys like Dersma, Reid, Shanahan, I do like watching. Elijah Hewitt had his early stages of his career plagued by injury. He's back in the side, so there's plenty to like, plenty of upside, and potentially some big trade targets coming in over the next couple years. George Yardies, Chad Warner, those types. Maybe it just takes getting one of them big fish over the line and you're back coming up, but not today. We're enemies.
I think internally the Eagles should be conceivably aiming for top 10 within 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's a couple of years of maturity, and then ideally landing 1 or 2 of those big fish. I think you need to have both of those. But given the makeup of the league at the moment, you got like 6, 7 shit teams at the moment.
6, 7. 30, 24.
Yeah.
Wait,
32.
yeah. Say early 30s.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. You know, at the end of the year, I'll be in my mid-30s.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, let's let that
That's all
sink
right.
in.
You're in your prime, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. Where was I?
32.
What were we talking about? What were we talking about?
Top 10, 2
6,
years.
6, 7. Yeah, I think there's just enough shit teams that you only need to elevate above that sort of tier, and you're in the mix for the 10. And that's where North Melbourne are right now. And they fell down the ladder 2 years before us, so it kind of lines up.
Yeah, well, they had a massive win today. They're looking like a genuine side finally. Like, they're going to sort of be competitive each week. They played decent against Brisbane last week as well. Won by 75 points today.
I know. That's a step.
Yeah.
That's a step. I mean, it's easy to look at them and say, who have they played? And it is kind of remarkable how soft their fixture has been. They've played one good team so far.
Brizzy, and lost that.
Yeah, but that
West
being
Coast
said,
lost that.
well, they lost to West Coast, but they have clearly graduated from that.
Stinkerville.
From what they were. They're clearly much better. And, last year they would have perhaps lost that game to Carlton.
Yeah.
It was close this year. I know they beat Carlton last year, but this particular one.
Was it like Colby McKercher and Wardlaw's third year in the league now?
Wardlaw is a year older than McKercher. Is McKercher's third and Wardlaw's fourth?
Yeah, gotcha.
I reckon.
So they've got a couple of more years of development and young guys beneath them, I suppose. Because, a long time it was just like LDU, Jai Simpkin trying to pull the club up. But, now you're seeing McKercher and those types drive the club and not even close to their prime, but playing like genuinely elite players. Thanks to everyone in the chat. And we got producer Henry on board today, the third producer to join the channel this year. How you going, Henry?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll give you a quick tip, right? If you take your headphones off, it's easier to speak because then you don't hear yourself echo. There you go.
That was massive.
Yeah, mate.
I feel like Jamie in the booth with JRE.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. I'm happy to be producing. Two of my mates. Enjoy the game.
Yes, mate.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you very
Thanks for
much.
being
And
here.
then you click the unmute, and we're back.
Oh, well, we're muted.
No, Henry's mic is muted, but he's not speaking for echo purposes.
I'm with you.
We got New Heaven in the chat, meme number, Darth Jar Jar saying, "Good day, legends. Go the Eagles. Get out
Some
of it."
Eagles fans, yeah.
And
They're here from True Eagle. I just posted it.
good to be back, buddy. Content's back. Players are out on the field. Mason Cox and Luke Jackson wrestling out on the field. There was a heaps funny video that came out earlier in the week of Mason Cox on the phone to Sam McClure. Did you see that?
No.
Because Sam McClure is like Mason Cox's biggest fan.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he say that on tradies he was like a top he's like, you can make an argument he's a top 3 ruck in the league.
Yeah.
And then Mitch Cleary's like, that could be your worst take.
We were just watching it before. Like, Mason Cox's voice is interesting.
Yeah.
Follows Freo Faithful on Instagram. So,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, we like him. Who's taking the big Cox today, asks Woody. And then we'll talk about Mason.
Yeah, there's a joke too easy to be made there. Wait, as in like when he goes forward, which defender takes him?
Just a question that Woody asked, but I think
it was all a joke.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares.
I think he's probably going to play... Well, JL said during the week he's going to play a similar role to Darcy, which is 50% time on ground as a ruck. But I want to see Luke Jackson play 80% time on ground as a pure ruckman. Because when he goes into the forward line, it's like Voss, Amos, Tracy, Jackson, all flying at the same footy. And it just looks a little bit clunky. And then I think when you have Cox and... or Darcy, who's played this season, and Luke Jackson on the ground at the same time, they have similar running patterns and they end up just getting in each other's way. So I'd love to see, I don't know, another player potentially come through, maybe like a Charlie Nichols or someone who can sort of pinch hit in the ruck. Tracy did it early in his career, but
does Nichols ruck a little bit for Peel?
I don't know if he does. Aiden Riddle does, so he does that ruck forward role, but Charlie Nichols is the better player. This is going to get passionate as heck, says Chris T in the chat. I'm only here to support Jesse in this enemy territory. It's a home game.
Thank you. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If that's what you were alluding
this
to.
is the first time we've done a watch along of a derby in person where we're
Yes.
actually in punching distance.
Yes.
We did one a couple of years ago when I was in the UK on StreamYard.
Yep.
We did it simultaneously on both our channels, I think.
Yeah. Throwback. Let's get into some predictions. Who's going to win this game of football? Look, you played 2 good weeks of football 2 weeks ago. You weren't terrible last week either. Like, if you told me right now that Freo 5-goal win, I'd take it. But maybe after the game, we could have won by 70. And I'm like, God damn it, why did they take that? Lucky that's not how football or the universe works. But
Yeah.
how do you think this game plays out?
I think I tipped Freo by about 45. I think even best case scenario, we might play well and push it, but we do concede chains of goals. Like against the Cats, for large periods of our last week's game against Geelong, we were actually matching it with them in theory. Like, obviously nowhere near as good as them. But then they would score 5 goals just through talent and just being like not switching off, in which we did. And then the score blew out, even though we had played well. So that could be a similar story to this game. So I'm not sure if the margin really matters to me. I'll be pretty surprised if we end up in front, but gee, it would be good content, wouldn't it?
Oh, man. Yeah, it
It'd be
would.
great for views.
I think the Dockers win. I'm going to say, I'd probably say that same realm, but I feel like we haven't actually put together even 3/4 of dominant football this year. Like, when we play our best, we'll put 5 goals on the board pretty quickly, and then we sort of just control after that. Like, we don't keep the foot down. We've never been a team that wins by like sort of that 12-goal mark. Like, if we sort of max out at like 60 points, we've not been like a Sydney or a Geelong that really put teams to the sword.
I'll be pretty flat if this is your first 4-quarter performance.
I wouldn't. What did Geelong end up winning by the other night? Like 75-point win against the Bulldogs. And if that's any other team, that's like the best win they've had in seasons. It's just like a normal Friday night home game for Geelong. Sam Darcy with an ACL after that game, which is
That game
terrible.
was just a car crash for the Bulldogs.
Who else got injured?
So I don't know the extent of them, but O'Donnell got injured, Lobb got injured, and Liberatore got concussed.
Wow.
And Darcy ACL. And I thought Bont got hurt. I think he played out the game, so I'm not sure if there's any real concern there. I thought I saw him get hurt.
Yeah. There's lots of good games on yesterday. Two 1-point games in Hawks and Port.
Oh, I think that was 3 points.
Oh, did it end up being 3 points?
3 points, yeah.
Yeah, Georgiades had a kick within like a minute left and missed it. And he's a player that you'd expect to kick pretty much anything that he gets given. A higher target key forward, obviously. I think maybe just tired legs at the end of the game. Bit of a tough angle. And then, Gold Coast got pushed by Essendon. And then last night, St Kilda and the Crows.
It's been a round of close calls.
Yeah.
Like, Collingwood had a close call against Carlton, and then all those 3 games were close games that shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Like, Gold Coast should have expected to punish Essendon, who are looking bloody good at the moment. Port Adelaide played their best game of the year and lost.
Yeah.
And then St Kilda got closer than I would have expected. Mind you, Adelaide have a number of outs. Jordan Dawson obviously didn't play for personal reasons, amongst a whole host of other injuries, but I still was surprised to see them score 102 points against the Crows in Adelaide.
True. The Crows have been a notoriously bad starting team this year. Like, first quarters have just been shocking all around. I think the Saints kicked like 5 of the first 6 goals in that game. The Crows kicked the next 9, and then the Saints sort of stormed back.
It's crazy.
I was here watching it with my partner, and I said, if the margin gets higher than 30, we'll turn it off because she doesn't like football. And it got to 28, and a Crows player missed it, and then the Saints brought it back within a point. She was loving it.
Poor girl.
We got Chris in the chat. Oh yeah, Jez kicked 10 this weekend.
Yep.
Crazy. Good round of football.
Yeah. Except for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Ed Richards out was heartbreaking. Did Ed Richards?
He played.
He's been almost out for 2 months, but played both games 2 weeks in a row.
I don't think he got injured, did he?
Someone in the chat said that. Chris T, maybe his.
I thought he played. I'm sure he played.
Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure if he came out with an injury. Wait, maybe he's talking about Darcy, potentially. Just got the names wrong.
Right.
Who's going to take Tracy?
There's a good question. So Harry Edwards is probably the best matchup in theory, but he's out TBC with a concussion. We have
He's not playing.
That's probably the biggest area of the ground that's horrific for West Coast at the moment is key backs.
Yeah.
So I think you have to give it to Jinby. There's a huge height disadvantage there, but you can't trust Tyler Young or Sandy Brock with Josh Tracy.
Yeah.
He's going to have to do a job, and he's going to have to try his best. I think in most ways he can handle Tracy. He's an outstanding defender, but the height and Josh Tracy's so good that Jinby can play well and still not beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Jinby had one of the best games of his career against Jeremy Cameron last year, and Jezza still kicked 5 in the last quarter.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably similar types of players or similar heights, Tracy and Jezza.
Tracy's got that incredible marking, which I think will be very hard to stop, but Jinby's our best chance.
I don't know what the stats are about our back six in terms of, where we're ranked in the league, but very good form in our defence at the moment as well.
You know what you are number 1 in the comp for?
What?
Defensive one-on-ones, percentage 1.
There you go. Yeah, Alex Pearce has been phenomenal. Brennan Cox got his fitness good again. Hopefully no injuries today. Touch wood. Get ready to hit that timer, Henry, as we get into it. Here we go. Derby day.
Put on your Superman capes, boys. It's Wharfie time.
Yes. I love you. I hate you. Here we go. Luke Jackson starts in the ruck.
Harley Reid to Brayshaw.
There you go. Jackson gets a paw to it. Wrapped up straight away. We're going to get another stoppage. I went and watched Old Haileybury versus University Blacks yesterday. It was a very stoppage-dominant game, very high-pressure game. It was just stoppage after stoppage. Old Haileybury came back from 5 goals to win in the last quarter. Oh. It was great.
How was your first commentary experience?
It was, got a lot of areas to improve, obviously, but loved it.
Yeah, nice.
Harley Reid is out. Deep entry early on for the West Coast Eagles. And Jake Waterman takes it on Brennan Cox. That's got to be paid a mark. Just got definitely Cox in an awkward position there. And
been there.
Clip that. Got to add a marker. You're at least going to even the clearances today, I reckon.
Ooh, I don't think so. You guys are top 2 for clearance.
Waterman
has
hit the post.
Shanked it like the family lamb. We needed to kick that, but that's probably a redundant statement.
If there's a game, but to get off to a good start, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
If there's ever a game that Harley Reid, Elliot Yeo, and Hewitt are going to get up for, it's this. Like
Hewitt's
they're
still
going to hunt the ball.
building. He's only played. This is his second game of the year.
Yeah,
and he's
true.
playing deep forward. So I
Really?
would expect a quiet game from him.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen him much play like as a forward full time, but from what I've seen, he's like a pretty out and out inside mid.
Oh, I think he's a good forward, personally. He kicked a couple of bags. I say bags. He kicked like 3 against Melbourne. He kicked a couple against Essendon, playing a bit of forward. I think he's got it. He's good overhead. He's very nimble. His goal sense is really good.
Yeah, no, he's a good finisher. Ball on the wing. Reid wrapped up by Voss. Long as he got rid of it, he's going to be paid a free kick. Bit of Voss on Harley Reid action early. Plenty of chirp between those two today, you'd think.
I kind of miss the iconic Harley, like blonde, long hair.
Yeah.
As opposed to the slightly browner mullet he's adopted.
Perth's adopted him well. Oh, Alex Pearce over the top with a big double-fisted spoil. Matt Johnson with the left foot kick down the wing, one-on-one. Voss. Is that Sandy Brock?
It is
Don't matter.
Tyler Young on Voss.
Shea Bolton, Murphy Reid has the ball in space, and when that happens, it's usually trouble. Switkowski with the left-handed handball. Shea Bolton's not... Oh, it didn't look like a great kick, but he hit it on the outside of his boot. Tracy's going to get paid a free kick for, I think it was a chopping off the arms or in the back.
I thought Jimmy did well there, but he might have just got him...
How's that for a blonde mullet? Jesus.
What's he got in his mouth? Oh, it was his mouth guard. It looked like a breathing tube.
Yes, I'm sure he was playing with a breathing tube.
Jeremy McGovern 2018 grand final areas. Yeah, it looked like he got a bit of his arms there. So there you go, Jimby to Tracy confirmed.
Chopped like the family cow. Josh Tracy's kicked 12 goals, 7 this year.
That's a horrible image.
He gets a lot of opportunities and he can strike a ball well, but not the most accurate from set shot. Strides in, starts at left goalpost, left to right, sails through. Josh Tracy kicks the first of the day. Freo are on the board. When you let Shea Bolton, Murphy Reid and Sam Switkowski get uncontested football in the front half, Jesse, it might be a long day.
Oh, good.
Who's going to be playing on, like, who do you have in the small defender department to match up on those guys?
Brady Hoff.
Yeah.
And it looks like Baker played forward last week. I think he might play forward again. I don't think Hoff is having the strongest year so far. Other than that, yeah, Starcevic is injured. Tom Cole's in the waffle.
I think last time Freo played West Coast, Murphy Reid had something like 10 score involvements.
Yeah, wow.
So he likes this fixture early in his career. The Footy Fan Network posted a video, who's the better read, Murphy or Harley? And obviously everyone on the video said Harley. And I commented, there's only one rising star, and I'm copping it. Yeah, as Harley Reid sends it. Own goal. Jinx.
Yeah. So do you think Lewis Taylor is better than Patrick Dangerfield?
Yeah, and the Bond. No, I was just stirring people. Different players. No, you can't compare apples and oranges unless you're talking about your favourite fruits.
I'm pretty sure it's Fremantle fans who brought the who's the better read conversation into the mix, by the way.
Yeah. Great pick. Kick down the line to Duggan. Takes the intercept, wheels around on that left foot. Waterman has a free run and jump at it, almost takes it. Could have been front on contact there from Pearce. He plays it well. Judd McVie breaks the tackle, gets it to Johnson, who's tackled over the line. We'll have a throw in inside the 50 for the Eagles. Bit of territory from West Coast early on. Freo are very good at absorbing pressure, the back six. Like, we were under the cosh the last 2 weeks, and they just hold up so well. They always seem to find the uncontested handball to relieve pressure. Bolton gets a scuffed kick, lands in the hands of Brayshaw, handball into the corridor, and Jordan Clark is away. Should take a bounce in the middle of Optus. He does. Turns on the afterburners. Has a second. Can he find a target? He's run hard. Tracy's lost it in the sun. 1v1 versus Jinby. Spins around. Handballs it back. That's Erasmus. Hits it to Reid. Uncontested mark inside 50. Bit of a tough angle, but this kid has skill.
It was a decent chase from Cooper Duff-Tytler on Jordan Clark. He didn't really catch him, but he He didn't get burnt off, which is quite impressive.
Jordan Clark is a very fast player. Is CDT like a forward ruck at the moment at this point in his career?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's predominantly forward. I think he gets like the last few minutes of each quarter to ruck.
For those wanting to link up their game with ours, we were at 15, 38, 37, 36 as Murphy Reid trots in, has a shot.
It's across the
He
face.
sort of tried to like wedge that in. I'm not a golf man, but...
Could have fooled me. It was quite under par, you would say.
Yeah, glad. Yeah, fun here. 1 goal, 1 plays, 0 goals, 2. 4 inside 50s to West Coast, 2 for Freo. Freo have scored from both.
Oh, Shanahan's has just taken a massive hang. Picking up where he has never really left off. It's just kept going like that all year. A bit of a rising star Smokey is a top 3 contender.
Why have I never heard Shanahan's until now, and why did it amuse me so much?
I think it's from Big Footy. I don't know if that's where it started, but that's where it's used.
Brayshaw does well to win his own footy, and that's a lasso rule. Can't do that anymore, unfortunately, and expect a ball up. That's a genuine hanger.
Yeah, what a man.
On Luke Jackson. Yeah, he's a player that you can't hate, Job Shanahan. Centering ball, inside 50 for West Coast. Death Taxes and Brennan Cox coming over the top with a spoil. Dersma wins the ground ball, wrapped up by Neil Erasmus. Dudley working hard, throws it to Murphy Reid. Umpire didn't see it. Switkowski gets goal side of his opponent, and it's Geordie Clark running, handballs it over the top. Jai Amos has it, gives it to Paddy Voss in the goal square, and he's taken a mark. End-to-end footy, and Geordie Clark streaming out of defence for Freo to set up the last score, and potentially a goal here, but I wouldn't back Patrick Voss to kick a goal at any point. He's very inaccurate, Jesse. Very inaccurate.
Well, the D's have hit the front with 4 minutes to go, by the way.
Come on, mate. We're watching this game.
I'm sorry.
Vossy!
I just picked up my phone. Oh, no, it's 3/4 time. It's
What are they up by?
Oh, the last quarter starts in 4 minutes. I read that as 4. They're up by 6 points.
Good team, Melbourne. Not as good as Freo, though. I'm glad we got them when we did. Like they flew over to Perth. We sort of pumped them before they really got a hold of their game plan. They had a good win against St Kilda the week before, but happy to get that fixture out of the way pretty quick because they're a good side.
Yeah, Essendon touched them up, but Essendon looked a bit better than anyone gave them credit for. Eagles have 5 inside 50 to 3. It's a bit of a combination of Fremantle's good defence and the Eagles having no inside 50 talent, except for Waterman. But no quality, no established quality.
Well, what we've seen so far is Freo beating West Coast back into our own 50, sort of clearing out that front half of the ground, and then our small forwards, plus Geordie Clark early on, getting to work, running through the middle of the ground, using the hands to find the corridor early.
I laughed when you chipped Paddy Voss out, but before he kicked that goal, he was 4-12 for the season. I didn't realise that. That's crazy.
Corey Wagner has it on the wing. Freo win the clearance via Hayden Young.
Tyler almost brings it down. Patrick Voss steams in.
Jai Amos. Can he finish? What was that finish? Come on now. 2 goals, 2-14. That's a big chance. Going to begging there. 20 for West Coast?
Clearly not from Helsinki because he can't finish.
We're so back.
Oh, that was so good.
Nice. Clip that.
Put down another marker, Henry.
I've got the markers. I hold the power. Oh, no. Andy Brayshaw is hobbling. Played pretty much every game he's been available for.
Oh, Bo. That was hot.
Famously wanted to be a Freo player, by the way. And he's kicked it to Geordie Clark as if he was a teammate.
That was unfortunate because that would have been a sick highlight. And 50 metres.
What was that for?
Probably someone not standing on the mark properly. I don't know. That's annoying. That was a good mark from Bo Allen on the wing. Made the right decision to try and burn off Alex Pearce. He's a great athlete, Bo.
Geordie Clark finds Hayden Young in the half-forward area. Usually finds a target in this position. Stabs it in the Mason Cox direction. Oh, and he's done everything but clunk it there. Had about 3 goes at it. Sarong takes on Murdoch. Does well. Breaks 2 tackles. And he was tackled without the ball.
Oh, we've paid it. Hold
that for me, was not holding the ball. I know he was tackled well. He did well to get rid of Murdoch. Don't argue the second. Got rid of the ball and then was tackled.
Yeah.
For me, but, that's footy for you. There's a comment here that says Tim Kelly turning back the clock. Is he playing today?
Yeah. He's actually been really good this year. for his own stance.
Oh, and the Eagles get a 50. Who gave away that one? There was two outside runners for Freo.
That was a really nice kick by Jimby before.
Yeah, Bo Allen was all but going to go to Freo and Port Adelaide and West Coast. I don't know if they had picks before anyway, but there was a bit of trade movement.
Port traded up to our pick.
Right.
And then we still picked before you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo went before Murphy.
Yeah.
But Port got ahead from behind.
Oh, yeah, because we wanted Berry, actually.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It was going to be Berry, Allen, and we ended up settling for Murphy Reid.
Allen has kicked it to the right-hand side of the post.
So has it been 3 scoring shots from West Coast, or was it 2 and a rush behind? I can't remember. Is that Waterman missed one?
Yeah, I just remember Waterman's.
Oh, was it? I think it was a spoil behind.
Yeah, it was the own goal by Brendan Cox.
That's correct. Matt Johnson has the ball on the wing. What a great kick. Can you say why I talk so glowingly about him, Jesse? My Matt Johnson glaze has gone through the roof in this household as of late. Murphy Reid, no one's on him. You're going to get punished if you do that all game, but not this time. Paddy Voss wins the ball at half forward, gets the ball to Murphy Reid. Bit of an awkward kicking side, but it seems to work. Bit Ryan Myers-esque. Young on the right foot. 15 metres out in front of goal. Mason Cox, another
Duggan,
juggling
the blind
act.
kick from Duggan actually worked. Well, I suppose if you do it 50 times, one of them's going to pay off.
Clock's right twice a day, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Mason Cox with 2 very gettable marks dropped early. Maybe he needed some grippo on.
Could be the sun.
He's got sunglasses on.
That's very true. Nice kick from Yo. Finds Waterman. Strong mark ahead of number 5, Chapman.
Yeah. Waterman puts it in the Shanahan direction. Luke Ryan's been in great form, and he cuts that one off. Luke Ryan wasn't even going to be in the best 23 early in the season. Brandon Walker got pulled out with soreness before, I think it was before the Melbourne game, and hasn't been dropped since. So Brandon Walker had a great preseason, played great in our first game of the year, and then, that was a throw. And that's holding the ball.
That could be ball, yeah.
Not paid.
No. That would have been the second one from Murdoch.
Just speaks to our depth at the moment. Like Cooper Simpson in the 2s as well, playing really well. Jeremy Charlotte's been playing as an inside mid at Waffle as opposed to that wing role and doing really well.
Although Perth had a win over them yesterday. I was happy to see that.
Purple Rain, which is another Freo podcast, posted that the umpires had something against Peel, so there must have been some contentious decisions. So I'm going to ride that narrative, even though I didn't watch the game.
I'm a Perth fan, loosely, so...
Tom McCarthy, it's been a great pickup for West Coast, sends it back inside 50. Mason Cox back in defence to support, again gets his hands to it. He's had 3 almost marks, but 0 in the M column.
Murdoch is really bringing some presence to this game with 3 tackles, one of them won a free kick. And it's only halfway through the first quarter.
Mason Cox in the ruck means Jackson is on the bench. Rush kick finds Shea Bolton. Might be some space on the far side. Elects for the 15-metre stab kick into the corridor. This is what Hayden Young does. He always just positions himself in the right areas off the chain. Luke Ryan on the far wing. It's not a good kick. Come on, Spooky Lukey. You need to be better than that, son.
Brendan Walker wouldn't have done that.
Not many biffs and bumps, as pointed out by Josh in the chat so far.
Poor kick from Tim Kelly.
Love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Chapman, another poor kick. They must have forgot their kicking boots, Jesse. Murphy Reid gets Tom McCarthy holding the ball.
Just forgets he has a right hand. That was really meek. And I don't mean Lloyd.
Nice. Tracy steaming at it. Doesn't quite get there. Spoiled. McCarthy gets absolutely bitched, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, he did.
Voss fumbles it over the line. Skill just evading the players in the last 45 seconds of play. God, Tom McCarthy just got put horrors onto by Josh Tracy.
Yeah. He would do that to most players in the league.
Yeah.
Tom McCarthy, I don't think, was really bracing for it for some reason.
Throw in Freo's 50. Voss didn't have the ball and he was taken over the shoulder. Not the umpire's favourite player. If that
Well done.
Goss, that's a free kick every day of the week, but never mind. Good mark from Jake Waterman on Alex Pearce.
Lindsay, a bit of an up and under kick to no one. That was a bit poor. 4 contested marks, West Coast way to nothing.
I would say as well, I don't know if you have the personnel to do it, but you've almost got to tag Brennan Cox as a defender. At least keep him out of your marking contest or keep the ball away from him when you kick long down the line because his intercepting ability could have him in the All-Australian team this year for the first time.
Kicking up and under to no one is a whole strategy, Drewzy.
What?
I said kicking up and under to no one in our inside 50 is a whole strategy.
Oh, yes, yes.
Wouldn't want to confuse the players.
I never knew what Schoenberg looked like. I just sort of knew him by name and just very nuggety operator.
Yeah. Very Lego vibes.
Yes. Tim Kelly finds the ball
with
to
his
Duggan.
Signature kicks.
Alex Pearce is going to mop this one up as the West Coast faithful cheer on Jamie Cripps to win the footy. Not quite strong enough to beat Alex Pearce. Luke Ryan kicks it back to Brennan Cox for the relieving kick. Looks corridor. Now goes out wide. It's another mongrel kick that's going to put Corey Wagner under pressure.
Can he kick it? He does not even try. He goes to the advantage of Cooper Duff, who does not read it at all. And not the best effort at tackling there from Cooper, but it'll be right.
No way! How is that? That is actually bad officiating from mine. He was getting chased by an Eagles player, goes across the behind line.
We had one play in our favour the same way against Geelong. The Geelong one was probably a bit more obvious because there was no pressure, but I thought there was enough pressure on Luke Ryan for that to not be paid.
Yeah. Or maybe you had to just wait to get pushed over. I don't know, but that's
seems soft, and he's missed it.
Yeah, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Oh, so that's how you use that.
Yes.
The joke there being whenever I watch basketball, I start saying "ball don't lie" at random intervals.
Did you never know what it meant?
No, just throw out some random and one.
Yeah, me and my housemate Jack, who's in the audience today. You want to say hello into the mic, Jack?
In the audience.
People.
Yeah, we've got an audience here.
Harley.
Oh, never
Hadn't
mind.
seen him in a bit. Can he kick? He's going to have to go for goal, to be honest. No one's going to mark it.
Oh, good spoil
contest.
from Brendan
Get there,
Cox.
Jamie.
It's going to be a ball up.
So Eagles threatening, but no scores so far.
I was just going to say sorry for loud 2K playing recently, Jesse, and you have every right to message me telling me to shut the fuck up when we're playing violent 2K at 12 a.m. on a weeknight.
Drewzy's a screamer.
I am.
Yeah.
And not the Jezelenko type.
Yeah.
Hayden Young finds the uncontested ball on the half-back flank.
Playing your Super Mario Kart downstairs.
Who is that fella there?
Tyler Young.
Tyler Young. And boy, is he.
He's actually nearly 28.
Really?
Yeah. It's time for a name change.
Taylor getting on. Oh, yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Ball punched forward from Jackson. Johnson wraps up Murdoch. Somehow fashions a handball. Sells the candy to break the line. And then
handballs to no one. There's been some really questionable skill errors from both teams.
Just in the last 6-7 minutes.
Nice. But I'm like, ones where you're like, what were you trying to do?
Yeah. I think it's going to take the players some adjusting to the lasso rule.
Yeah.
Hayden Young, been busy early. Oh, Jai Amos is just by himself inside 50. Talk about team defence. That's a blight on the record. And not Malcolm.
Or Jared.
Yes.
Not Malcolm. That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Big error from whoever left Jai Amos all alone. But lines up for Fremantle's third goal. The only 3 goals in the game.
He's been in good form, Jai, last 3 weeks particularly. But before that, the M&I was silent. As he lines up. Kicks it. That looks decent. Is it just going to drift across? It is.
Well, on that occasion, the MI was it was actually an NI. I fucked that up.
Oh.
So sorry. And then we lost the K of stream.
It's punished us.
The M and the I was silent.
What did you say?
The M is an S. That's what I meant to say.
Just big out. Good lad. Anyway, it's real Drew footy areas here.
Yeah. And the prolonged explanations.
Yeah, this is why the joke was funny. Luke Ryan. Oh, we missed a hanger. KO cut out on a Luke Ryan hanger, and the boys are going to go crazy if Luke Ryan kicks a goal because he very rarely does.
Oh, are we? Are we going to go nuts? You meant the players.
Yeah. Rats.
Score is resembling a water polo score at the moment, or a table tennis. First to 21 kind of areas. 4 plays 15.
Oh, that's a knee in the back of the head of Murdoch. Have you seen that? Who took the specky against... I think it was Taru took a specky on Ainsworth for Brisbane when they played at Marvel.
Oh, yep.
And the highlights everywhere because it was a great mark, but Ainsworth missed the next week or two with concussion.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, this is the poster of our great game. Someone getting concussed.
Yeah, well, what happened to... I'm trying to remember the game.
I would have lost my shit if that went over and wasn't paid as a rush behind or as a turn, whatever that's called. What's it called when it's turned over from a rush behind?
Deliberate rush behind.
Yeah, deliberate rush.
Somebody knocked out Wiedering. I'm trying to remember the game. Was it North v.
I'm not sure.
V Carlton? Somebody had a knee to the back of Wiedering's head. I can't remember what game that was.
Yeah. Wagner. Rush kick forward in the direction of Reed. Uncontested again. Spins out of trouble brilliantly against McCarthy, but then scuffs the kick. Dersma with a left foot, get it out of here on the chest.
It's going to come straight back.
Of Carl Warner. Bit of control here would be nice from the boys.
Yeah, it's been a frenetic quarter.
Yes. Long down the line, shallow entry. And Bailey Williams has had a Mason Cox moment, almost marks it, still hasn't gathered the ball and throws it to half.
Yeah, they're going light on the throws here, the umpires.
Michael Frederick on the left, back into the
that's
side.
A great kick. That was an outstanding kick with
Lands
very
in
limited
the breadbasket
reaction.
of Jai Amos. Good from Frederick there on the left. First game for the season.
Inside 50 is even. That Freo might have nudged ahead with that one, but the disposals are almost double. Fremantle's had a lot more of the footy.
Doesn't feel like that in terms of territory for some reason.
Nah, I think we're sort of hacking it inside 50.
Is there a set on the AFL app that's like time in forward half? Is that on there?
On the app? Good question. There might be. I don't know if it's in live though.
Okay.
Jai
Amos lines up. Better spot for a left footer.
Looks good.
Oh, he's hit the post. We've left a couple. Well, to be fair, both probably 50-50s, but
Eagles have 8 tackles in forward 50. Fremantle's 1. Probably because all our 50s, our entries end up in a stoppage.
Yeah.
Whereas yours end up as shots on goal.
Yep.
I think that's why. But
so Freo end up going above in inside 50s, 12-11. Dersma, high kick down the line. Pack emerges. Jackson gets his hand to it.
Harley.
Reads at the fall of the ball with the forward handball.
Harley gets it back. Oh,
gets
that's
it
a
back.
good hands.
Baker
good
wrapped
tackle.
up by Sarong. What a tackle. Great tackle from Sarong, making a case, well, at least getting a stat to put forward for the Glendenning Allen medal, of which, if he wins today, he clears Paul Hazelby for the most of any Freo player all time and potentially in Derby history. I'm not sure if there's...
Yeah, no, it is.
There you go.
Yep.
Usually has a good day out against West Coast. Duggan, inside 50. Spoiled by Luke Ryan. Lands in the lap of Harley Reid. I think that
wide.
was a bad decision because Waterman could have hit up and there was a player wide calling it. You'd probably back him in to kick it though, wouldn't you?
I did the same thing Harley did and I looked for goal and I got excited. So
Yeah.
maybe there was better options there.
He's
pretty good from that range.
Yeah. Yeah, he kicked the goal of the year from that exact spot after 3 bounces, so probably one he'd back himself in. West Coast 5 behinds to start the game. Tracy got his hands put in the pack, but Dersma mops up. Schoenberg back inside 50.
Oh, Shanahan gets hands to it. It will go out.
Judd McVie with a left-footed torp. Schoenberg, don't argue on Jackson. Wrapped up, gets a hand to it somehow. Then Duggan wrapped up. 55 seconds left in the quarter. Freo lead by 11 points on the Drewzy YouTube live scoreboard.
Murphy Reid most touches on the field. Hey, West Coast free kick. Potentially possibly one last chance for a goal here from West Coast. There's a goalless first term so far. It's terrible from Bailey Williams. No, it's not. It looked terrible and it sort of seduced Luke Ryan, who sort of fell into the hole And I thought he was going to take the mark, but it sailed over his head.
Yeah.
So it was actually him that misread it as badly as anyone.
How good is that? That's a terrible kick. Oh, it's worked out.
It looked bad off the boot.
Yeah.
But it was exactly where I presume he wanted it to go. So this will be close to after the siren.
Waterman, a very reliable set shot for the most part. That one he kicked against Port Adelaide from 60 was just an absolute piss take.
Probably needs to kick it, I'd say, for West Coast, and it's bad off the boot. It is a behind.
6 behind. So if we multiply this by 4, the score is going to be 64 to 24.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's
the end of the game.
COVID season
Yes.
areas.
Quarter time, QT. The Dockers lead by 10 points. How have you found that quarter? What have you made of it?
Well, I kind of feel like we're a little bit lucky not to be further behind, but I suppose it's kind of true with both missed shots on goal. So,
Yeah.
the effort's good so far. The skill level, pretty average. It feels a little bit like we're rushed on the ball, which is a combination of actual pressure and perceived pressure. And I just don't know if we're going to have forward half talent to be able to convert opportunities throughout the rest of the game to actually end up in front. But 10 points down, inside 50 count level, no real complaints. What about you?
Well, Jai Amos has had 3 shots on goal and has not kicked a single one. One missed to both sides, or one hit the post, one didn't make the distance. As you said before, Murphy Reid leads the disposals. A lot of uncontested footy. Let me get my... Can you get uncontested stats on this app?
You can. Yep. AFL?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's have a look. Uncontested.
Flanklin says, you two have amazing energy.
Oh,
Thanks, Franklin.
thanks,
Just a nice
Franklin.
little comment for you boys.
Thanks for that. So do you, Henry. Murphy Reid, of his 10 touches, how many do you think are uncontested?
All of them?
9.
9? Yeah.
9. It's
There
9.
is a super chat.
Oh, is there?
There is from Giovanni Batello, who says, D's to beat Brizzy and lose to the Tigers next week. That would be Melbourne areas. That would be a very Melbourne thing.
I'm going to that game. Tigers, Anzac Day Eve.
Oh, Richmond, Melbourne? Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
What's the score in that game? Thanks for the donation as well, mate. Appreciate that a lot. The score in that game, 92 to 82. 10 minutes. Man, that'd be massive.
I think I've got every tip correct this week, so that one is in danger.
What other areas did I like that quarter? I liked how we moved the ball by hand early on. We sort of looked to transition the ball very fast. I don't know why we went away from that. I think a bunch of skill errors just sort of turned possession over.
It felt like there was a lot of moments where the ball would be in a stoppage and then Freo would peel off the back and then go from end to end. And maybe West Coast have done something different structurally to mitigate that, because that stopped happening, I reckon.
Yeah, it did. And that's a good in-quarter adjustment by you guys, or we just got away from what was working.
Yeah, it could be luck.
For us.
It could also be luck, bounce of the ball.
Tom McCarthy leads disposal getters for you with 8. Harley Reid with 6. Goal kickers,
I hadn't noticed
Tracy and Voss. Jai Amos, no goals, 2. And leading the fantasies, Murphy Reid, who's an early contender for the Glendenning Allen Medal. Thanks to everyone who is in the chat.
I might go to the bathroom.
Go for it, buddy.
Break.
You go for it. Melbourne up 10 with 10:30 left. Eagles pressure been good, just not hitting the scoreboard. Yeah, probably left a couple on the board there, West Coast, I'd say. That's from New Heaven. Waterman goal kicking slump whilst every other aspect of his game peaking is bizarre. Well, he had a good game in that win against Port Adelaide. Jesse could probably speak to that more, being an avid West Coast man and the true Eagle. McCarthy is a great utility. Great pickup for West Coast in that mid-season draft. I think it was last year. He's really slotted in well to the club. We've got 40 people in the chat. Jesse has just gone for a bathroom break. But please leave a thumbs up on the stream if you are enjoying the content. We'll do our best job to call the game and entertain you guys at home. And here we go. Last game of a great round of football. Thank you for joining us here on the Drewzy YouTube channel. Get in the chat now. For quarter time, we can read out some comments whilst we wait for the quarter to begin. Great highlight showing of Josh Tracy levelling Tom McCarthy there. Darth Jar Jar, the Victorian commentators, Harley Reid and his Eagles, not even trying to hide their disdain at a non-Vic club. Yeah, well, he's a star boy, isn't he? Dersman's from Victoria as well. Want to see Geordie Clark streaming off halfback a little bit more. Halfbacks need to get more involved in the build-up. I think we can transition the footy very fast. I'm keen to see some goals go through the big six and put it to them here. Will Schofield on the mic here. Shout-outs back chat. Shout-outs to Footy Fan Network. But yeah, here we go. We can see... Are you having a beverage yet, or are you going to stick on the waters? No, we can do that. Let's do it. It's Derby Day. Is there any bottles left in there? Is there any Coronas? Yeah. I'll have one of them. Do you want a beer, Henry? Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, could you open that with the bottle opener, please? I'll have one of those. Nice. Beers. Is that one a twist? Nah. There's a bottle opener on my keys. Yeah, nice. Good derby so far. Been a while since we've had that. Well, yeah, I think West Coast probably... Well, they had two really big chances. That deliberate rush behind, and then that early one from Jake Waterman, a very gettable opportunity as well. So a bit stiff to not have a major on the scoreboard, although they have registered 6 points. Thank you, Mike Lead. Here we go. Second quarter about to get underway here. Career low shot at goal accuracy, Jesse. There was a comment about Jake Waterman's inaccuracy. What do you make of that whilst he's in such good form at other areas?
This season his radar has been off. But he's played well in games and had like 2 goals, 3 or something like that. Not ideal. I mean, the shots, he's missed 2. He probably should have nailed that one. I think the opening one, the first shot on the goal, of the game, rather. The second one was a tougher shot, albeit he didn't actually get close. So, yeah, a bit out of form in that space.
Here we go. Q2 starting in 3, 2, 1. Throw up. Good lad. Harley Reid sort of fumbles it forward to Bailey Williams, who gets a surging kick forward. Bounces inside 50. Pearce gets his hands to it first, tries to take on the tackler and wrapped up straight away.
One thing we haven't been great at is when we lay a tackle, we don't trap the ball very well. So, good job by Cripps there. I really
Not letting it out.
Yeah, I really felt that was going to spill out and Freo were going to get away.
It's going to be another ball up. That'd probably be a good result in your forward 50, though, if the ball does spill out of a tackle for you to pounce, potentially.
I feel like it often ends with us, like the other team going end to end.
Carl Warner with a left foot snap. How's it going to bounce favourably for West Coast? Tom Cole. Is that Cole?
No, that's Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay. Look, similar haircut to Cole.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is Cole playing?
No, he played Waffle. Oh, yeah, he's playing Waffle. Which I think either happened earlier today or is happening right now.
Yeah, who did they play? Subiaco?
Yep. Yeah. Noah Hibbins-Hargreaves playing for the the Lions. What's happening here? Harley, kick smothered? No. Oh, yeah, they've called play on. Must have been touched off the boot.
Luke Ryan brings it out of defensive 50. Switkowski playing back shoulder. A smart little shove there. Doesn't play on. Played himself back into form last week after concussion late in the preseason. Got a bit of a history of concussion, Sam Switkowski. So want to see him play some consistent footy and get back to his best because he is a very important player for us when we get up and going.
Holy shit, Eagles won on the Waffle again. 2 weeks
crazy,
in a row. Bro. That is crazy.
Free kick against Hayden Young for a push there.
Tom Gross, 29 and a goal. Luca Grego, 26 and a goal. Wow. I'll look at that more closely maybe a little bit later on.
On the True Eagles channel.
Sorry.
CDT takes a mark at half forward, kicks it into the pocket.
Hey, Waterman.
That's not good enough from Heath Chapman there. Did not engage the attacker. And he's probably going to look inboard, you'd think.
Waterman does not look inboard.
Does he not? Doesn't palm him off?
Nah. My dad picked up on it early. He always jokes about it. He's like, you've watched Waterman pretend to look around and be like, oh, no, actually, I've got this one.
Nothing better than having a shot at goal. This is probably the one he kicks, isn't it? The hardest one up against the boundary. Positioning the ball for a banana.
I do have a feeling he's going to kick this.
Nope, going for the drop punt. Wasn't a bad attempt.
Yeah.
Another behind. West Coast with 7 behinds, yet to register a goal. Freo need to get our hands on this contest.
I think what worries me, and like I don't want to skew negative because I think we're going all right, but it worries me when a team scores behind after behind when they're playing well and getting territory.
Yeah.
Then you know what's going to happen.
Swing eventually.
Exactly. But
well done, Tim
I
Kelly.
don't want to skew negative when we're playing all right at the moment.
Evades a couple tacklers. A couple Freo players fly, which means West Coast are going to have players at ground level.
The Eagles' first goal, and they're close within 3 points. They're putting up a spirited effort against a quality team today. Good start.
That's a classic many man flying up for the ball, and there's going to be players at ground level.
Is he doing the old, I said, hey, hey.
Is that what that dance is?
Yeah. Thank you, Henry.
That must be his goal song, is it? Do you do goal songs at West Coast?
We do. I didn't know that was his goal. That's hilarious if that's what he's doing, because he's doing it on his own. No one was around him, and he's doing the ketchup dance.
How have you rated Josh Lindsay's start to his AFL career? Pretty highly touted ball user off halfback.
Yeah, good. I don't know if his ball use has been exceptional all throughout, but he's only played a handful of games and had 21 disposals at 86% last week. He's cruising nicely. I think he'll be a good long-term role player, and I mean that in a good way because it sounds a bit backhanded.
Brayshaw out the front of the stoppage, can't gather.
Davis finds Kelly, who's having a bit of a purple patch.
Massive tackle from Corey Wagner. It's got to be holding the ball. Has to be. How is that not holding the ball? He's been tackled and dropped it. And the derby has just gone up a notch. West Coast, that's got to be 50 on against Chapman, doesn't it? Not paid. 5 inside 50s off the first quarter going in the way of West Coast. Harley Reid tries to push off Geordie Clark.
And he's successful.
Does well to get the handball to the other number 1 pick in Dersma. Brendan Cox flies at it.
Good spoil by Waterman from behind. Elliot Yo's having an impact. Finds Jake also having an impact on the left. Goes inboard. Who flies? And Hamish Davis gets hands out to Lindsay. First AFL goal? Yes! First AFL goal for Josh Lindsay. The Eagles have hit the front.
Rats.
This has been a very strong start to the second term by the Eagles. And if the home crowd gets behind them, it bodes well.
Leg spin there as the ball bounced. It looked like it was going to hit the post, and the bounce of the Sharon, cruel to Freo, kind to West Coast in that instance. And just as we were talking about Josh Lindsay's start to his AFL career, he's kicked his first career goal. Strength from Harley Reid to get Geordie Clark off him with that, don't argue.
I know it's easy to say this because it just benefited my team. I do like how the umpires are a bit slower on the holding the ball.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the Schoenberg one, but in general, I reckon AFL umpires are too quick to play holding the ball. Let that play out because Clark didn't bring him down. And I just think that it's a better product when that happens. Especially when it ends up in an Eagles goal.
Someone just commented, back in the cage, you cat, or you'll get the stick again.
Is he? Oh, he's going to be at the game, I presume. Yeah,
I'm doing fan cams after this on Freo Faithful.
Nice.
Shea Bolton wins the footy. Sarong, who's been quiet early.
Well done.
Great intercept from Jinby. McQualter just said, fuck it. Get the only blokes who can kick inside 50. Don't really know what that means, but sure. Neil Erasmus wins the ball.
I think he meant Lindsay.
Sarong. Who's going to be tagging him? Runs into the shin. Is it a high tackle? No, I've seen a few of them paid this week. Now Sarong's having to go at the umpire. He's not happy at all.
I don't know if we're playing a tagging role at the moment.
Probably is high, that. I know he's sort of fallen over, but maybe that's bias from me.
I don't know. I think it all just depends on what is the rule and are we paying it consistently? Because I think if the player doesn't move into it, I don't know. I'd need to see it again.
Murphy Reid applies pressure to Tim Kelly. Stat was just shown for Freo's pressure, and it is through the floor. Similar start last week against Collingwood. We just did not have our pressure up, and that's a hallmark of our game. If that's not up, if we're not winning clearance, we will not win field position. Basic football arithmetic, lad. Jinby sends it down the line.
He's hoiked it.
2-on-1.
Good mark.
Carl Warner with the sticky mitts, and the purple boots look very shiny. Looks in the corridor, and then he's just going to go long down the line. Who's going to present here? Tracy 1-on-1. Coming across was McCarthy with a good intercept.
Eagles have looked playing a little bit taller in this quarter, playing a little bit more assertively and less chaotic. Looking a little more organised with the ball in hand as Hamish Davis has it about 80 metres out.
Step Switkowski.
Chips it to the top of the 50. No one's really there or wanting it. Baker out to Murdoch. Can he kick a goal? Milan has missed to the left.
Did you ever watch
What's
Merlin?
slightly west of Milan? I was trying to think of a I don't know geography that well.
Is it Italy then like France?
I don't know.
Maybe like Nice.
I can't really picture the. Yeah, that would have been funny had I just said that. He's ended up in Bordeaux. Shit, I have to bank that one for another time.
Can Freo do something? Start playing, boys. Lift. Just acting like we're going to fucking do something as Paddy Voss handballs it to no one. Liam Baker.
Does the same thing.
Sarong gets the ball.
Oh, that was a risky kick.
We fire it out wide to Neil Erasmus. Get a bit of spread, boys. Dudley finds the ball. Take grass. Goes wide to Tracy. Murphy Reid was inboard, but Tracy gets the footy with the sticky mitts. Sends it straight in the direction of Jai Amos. He'll take it.
Mark.
A strong push. His bodywork's been a hallmark of his last couple of weeks. He's taken a good mark here. He'll have his 4th shot on goal for the day. Inaccuracy has plagued us early this season. He's going to go around the body here, which I don't mind. You just got to swing the leg through these ones. I feel like if you just snap it end on end, sometimes it just doesn't have that curl. Let's see if he swings the leg through here. He does. That'll be a goal.
Pretty good.
See that swaz on it? Goal to Freo. One against the grain. We needed one to settle the nerves in a hostile away crowd, because in that game where you won the last time against us, you sort of pulled out to like a 6-goal lead.
Yeah, I think kicked the first 6 or 7.
Yeah. We're at 33, 26.
32, bitch. Don't round me up.
I said 26 for myself.
Oh, yeah,
it's
true.
ascending.
Are you 26 this year?
No, 25.
I thought so,
Dude,
yeah.
that's scary, bro. 25.
Oh, wow. It's crazy, man.
I remember when we like hung out off camera for the first time. I was
11?
Yes.
That sounded terrible.
18. I think I was 18.
Eagles have 23 inside 50s to 14. Obviously, that doesn't mean they're dominating, but like getting a lot of territory.
What about the clearance numbers if you want to look into them?
We'll have a little gander for you. Honk.
Sarong wins the footy.
Get it? Like a goose.
Gets the ball to Hayden Young on that left foot. Sends a high ball inside 50. Pack forms. Docker's being held left, right and centre. It's got to be a free kick, and it is for Luke Jackson, who's swung forward. Mason Cox in the middle there, getting the ball to Sarong. So good tap work from Mason Cox in the middle.
Clearances are +1 Fremantle, 9 to 8. But contested ball, Eagles are +8.
There you go. Here we go. Luke Jackson lines up, goes forward. He can be a headache for opposition defenders when he goes into that forward 50 with his athleticism. He's got to kick this. Can't make a mistake. And he kicks it. The Dockers have kicked 2 in a row, and we come out to an 8-point lead.
Bit of an update. Just looking at the other game, 45 seconds remaining. Melbourne up by 2 points.
Oh, man.
104 plays 102.
That's nuts. D's nuts.
D's nuts. Wow, Harvey Langford, 3 goals and 27 disposals.
Wow. For me, he is the best of that Melbourne crop. I just watch him play. Playing like a wing half forward role this year.
Yep.
And yeah, just a great finisher, great marking ability. Caleb Windsor was meant to be the one to come on this year, and he just really hasn't. Like, all of his numbers are down, below average. He will get there, just out of form. Plenty of talent. Luke Jackson kicks the goal there, back on this game, and he's just resting full forward on... Who is that? His face looks AI generated.
Young. It's the same guy. Every time you're like, who is that?
His face looked like AI generated. Anyway, I rest my case. Mason Cox with a questionable clearance win. Schoenberg gets handball to Duggan on half back. Good kick.
I think that was luck. I reckon that was unintentional.
Have some faith. Jamie Cripps on the wing. Hit up targets are on, but he's going to opt. Oh, that's a smart kick to Waterman within his range.
Yeah, true.
Called to play on. He's going to go for goal, you'd think.
It looks good. No, it's still in play.
We're shaping
stay
well.
active. Milan
runs west to Bordeaux.
Yeah.
That's not original.
No.
Hayden Young Good one-touch handball.
Ball ended up in Budapest there.
Corey Wagner kicks it up the wing. Is anyone going to present? Jai Amos with the dribble
Tyler.
to himself.
Uh-oh.
Tyler Young, who is that? Gets it up to Bo Allen. And they just relieve the pressure with a negative handball. Schoenberg has it in the back 50, and they're going to look for the switch here. Is that Hoff with it? Little kick on the 45 to Waterman, who has it on the wing.
Waterman's been big today. Standing at an impressive 190 centimetres. He's had probably...
Melbourne win by 2 points.
Wow.
Haydos 38 is going to be buzzing.
They love the MCG, don't they?
They do. Have they lost there this year?
I don't think so. They've
no.
only lost in Gather Round and
Freo
and Optus. But they've beaten the Gold Coast Suns there. They've beaten St Kilda there. Beaten Carlton there.
Beaten both Queensland teams. That's quite the feat.
Yeah, true. That would have been a tough fixture. Like, when you look at the next four, you go, oh, we'll beat Essendon, we'll lose to the Queensland teams. I think they'll be pretty happy.
It's wrong with the corridor handball. Frederick finds Erasmus. It's not a good handball, but Neil makes it work. Sends it goalward. Or Amos, take your pick. And he's taken another strong grab. Uncontested, but strong hands. And this could be a bit of a confidence booster for Jai.
Has he kicked two? Is this
one? I think he's kicked 1 goal from 4 shots.
Okay.
He's going to go around the body again here. It's worrying me that he hasn't turned the ball in a snapping sort of position. There it is. He's not going to try to kick the ball funny. Oh. And he's kicked another. Freo have kicked 3 straight. And it was just that corridor handball there. That's what we want to see from the Dockers, isn't it, Jesse?
Oh, yeah, stoked. So Jake Waterman actually has the most fantasy points on the field. He has 10 disposals and 8 marks.
Wow.
But 3 behinds. No goals.
8 marks for a key forward. You'd take that in an entire game of football.
Yeah.
Neil Erasmus does well to just step. Oh, it was Waterman there.
It was a great kick too.
And then Jai Amos. He's been a bit of a chess mark merchant throughout his whole career.
Oh, really?
Last couple of weeks, better at taking them out in front. And he's always going to get cleaned up here, so he's done well. He's probably been our best forward of the day so far. And off the last 3 weeks as well, I might add 2 goals for the match. I think he kicked 4 last time we played. At least in one of the derbies. It might have been the first derby last year, actually.
I feel like he was a factor in the preseason derby.
Yes, he was. I think, he kicked 4 that day as well.
Bo.
Yo. Come on, that raps.
What's happening?
High contact.
Free kick West Coast?
Can't be downfield. Can't be downfield.
Oh, it's downfield too.
Can't be. It was as he kicked it. Again, probably within his range. It's a big kick.
They've brought it back, yeah.
If he's a Dr. Longus, can hack it. That's a groin muscle.
I see.
Harley Reid. Oh, Mason Cox with a big contested grab. This is the first time he's actually had the footy in his hands, I feel.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's getting booed there. Probably.
That's so harsh.
Don't really have the volume maxed here, so maybe tell us
They're
at home.
just booing him because he's annoying. Like, there's no history.
Bit of a pulverizing figure.
You say pulverizing?
Polarizing?
Yes.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
I mean, we beat them in a grand final, but like, other than that, I don't really know why we'd boo Mason Cox. He's annoying. That's not a good enough reason.
Amos looks like he has confidence again, says Josh in the chat. Matt Clark needs to sleep with one eye open. How did they think Tyler Young would be a good acquisition from Darth Jar Jar?
He has been pretty shaky to start West Coast Tyler Young. If that was in response to the Amos goal, I don't know if there was much Young could have done about that one.
Mason Cox in the ruck. Sort of half hit out there. Willem Dersma sweeps the contest and kicks it inside 50.
Oh,
Baker wins the ball.
Well.
Like a crumbed chicken.
Yeah, they call him the schnitz.
Chapman, Clark, handball over the top to Wagner. Free kick to Geordie Clark, and that relieves the pressure because we were in a bit of a precarious position then. What did I say? Pulverizing character?
You did, yeah.
Pulverizing's like hard,
yeah, when you
right?
smash
like,
something into oblivion, yeah.
Words. I need to get better at that. Corey Wagner breaks the tackle, gets the handball to Shea Bolton. Brayshaw with the handball over the top to Tracy. Bolton's going to get the handball, receive, and continue running. Dersman's chasing him down, and he's not slow. Does well to apply the pressure.
Good tackle.
Tracy wrapped up. Milan Murdoch.
Another tackle for Milan. Good defensive play there by the Eagles. A couple of youngsters getting involved.
Does UCAT have his own box? That's funny.
Gross.
He's at the game, UCAT.
Enemy territory.
Yes, I've never been to an away derby.
Neither have I.
Wait, have I? I actually have. It was the one where you won by 91 points. Was that a home derby?
No, that was a Freo home derby.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Felt like an away derby.
Yeah.
We were so bad.
Yeah.
Dersma takes on the Reed tackle, gets the handball out. Bo Allen takes on the Brayshaw tackle, and it's going to be a ball up, centre half forward for Freo.
That was one of the more satisfying derbies for me. That was 2019.
Who was that Indigenous small forward you had that just went crazy
That's
that
Charlie
day?
Cameron's brother, Jared Cameron.
Yeah, he was just taking the
He
piss.
kicked 8 goals in 8 kicks across 2 weeks.
Great tackle from Geordie Clark, who's recently announced that he's going to be a father to a girl that I went to high school with. As of this week.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Put a marker.
Oh, that'll go viral. Corey Wagner sends it inside 50. Tracy hasn't been a factor so far inside 50, but he takes a good mark there. I was literally just about to say, as he kicked that inside 50, where's Tracy been? And finds him. Always coming
I feel like
full-chested.
He's been involved.
Yeah, not inside 50.
He hasn't kicked a goal, has he?
No, he missed one early on.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he kicked the first of the... No, he kicked the first of the game.
Oh, that's right. Of course he did. Yeah.
Analysis. JT lining up, kicked from the same sort of areas, just opposite end of the field before. So he'll be looking for that left to right again. Comes in, starts it right. That's never looking like it was going to go through. Lent back on that one a bit. You wish you could have that one back.
That ball ended up in Minsk.
Minsk.
Yeah, it's former USSR.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it Belarus?
I knew that.
I think it might be Belarus.
What, Minsk was called Minsk before it was called Belarus?
No, I think it's in Belarus.
Oh, Minsk is a
city,
place.
I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Former USSR. Analysis. Luke Jackson.
What are you doing?
Oh, is that going to be 50?
It should be.
It hasn't been paid 15 all year. Like that sort of kick. They've been trying to stab it out. You can't, well, you can blame him. You got to wait for the umpire's call.
That was crazy.
We'll take it. Geordie Clark is good for a set shot outside 50. Yeah, a bit of a rough one. Brayshaw did that week 1 against Geelong and it cost us.
Right.
It was in the 4th quarter. Geordie Clark, he's going to take a set shot here. He's going to kick from the 50.
That seems like a short 50.
Yeah, it does. That looks like a good kick,
goal.
though. He's kicked it. What does he go for the celly? Paddy Voss was celebrating harder than Geordie Clark was. Oh, it's Geordie Clark's 100th consecutive game today as well.
Wow.
He's played every game since joining the club. So shout out to Geordie Clark, All-Australian last year. Gets on the score sheet and he's up and about. You can see the boys are trying to lift the energy, and that goal certainly has. We've kicked the last 4 after West Coast started this quarter. Very hot. Over to you, Jesse.
Yes, Fremantle starting to flex some muscle a little bit.
Is this something West Coast do, to sort of go flat at times?
Yeah. I don't know if we've really gone flat. It's hard to say. I think Fremantle are a better team.
4 goals for the quarter for Freo. That's more like it. Cameron
Have a look at
Mason
the contested ball
Cox.
numbers. That would be interesting. Because we looked when we were +8, and be interesting to see if they've changed.
We've just won the clearance in great fashion. It went.
Ali, there's not really a lot of system going forward. That has been a common thing for us. It's a little bit hit and hope.
Liam Baker playing forward for West Coast. Fans call for a free kick. Not paid.
Oh, we're still +9 contested ball. So I think it's just your transition play. We haven't been able to defend. And then some individual efforts like the Tracy mark. And then that 50, like, it's a bit of bad luck there. That resulted in a goal.
Yeah. Oh,
Dersma.
Willem Dersma cops a high bump. Nothing paid. It's a
Hewitt.
ambitious handball from Brayshaw.
Jinby. Real up and under kick. Just got to hope. Oh, Bailey gets two hands to it, does not bring it down, and the Eagles force a stoppage.
Chapman taken high.
Oh.
Don't. 5 minutes remain in the quarter. Chapman with a 15-metre kick to Johnson. Look to spread wide, and we do. Sarong out on the wing. It's another short kick.
You've gotten the ball to the centre wing very easily there. Where are all the Eagles players? Because they're not in the forward half.
We got the +1 here. Matt Johnson finds Wagner. It's not a good handball.
Skill error.
Go wide to Luke Ryan, and he does. Brayshaw saying, go inside 50. He lowers the eyes for a moment, but then puts it on the head of Luke Jackson, rather. Voss breaks a couple tackles.
That's pathetic.
Finds Switkowski.
That was just pathetic from West Coast.
Come on, Vossy. Puts his head over it. Shea Bolton tries to handball it to Dudley.
I'd love them to show a replay. Look at Pat Voss run through and look at the Eagles players just watch him go.
Not happy.
It's like, well, that was damning footage. There was like 6 Eagles players waiting for someone else to get him.
Yeah, you'd expect him to be wrapped up there.
Yeah.
Luke Ryan with the ball, you said. Dudley was free. Mason Cox was open, and he just sort of put it in the mixer. That wasn't a great decision from him. I think that's a chance gone a begging for us there. Brayshaw wraps up. Number 38. Who's that? It's not Taylor Young.
Hamish Davis. It's not.
Ball up in Freo's forward 50. It's an uncontested
Another hack
clearing
forward.
kick from Hoff. Judd McVie intercepts. Spreads it wide to Luke Ryan, who chips it forward. Michael Frederick has the footy on the wing. Kicks it forward to Wagner. He's assessing his options. Sees a lead. Tracy rides a bump, but Bo Allen is positioned well and takes a grab.
Good season, Bo Allen. Looks like one of our better young talents.
Arching background.
What's that?
That's an arching instead of archery background.
Oh.
His name's Bo.
Okay.
It wasn't a good joke, and then I stuffed up the delivery. It's been a big weekend.
Oh, story of my life. What's west of Milan?
Sarong wins the ball in tight. Pierce handballs it into the corridor. This is usually where we're dangerous if we're clean, but Shea Bolton, bit of a fumble there, drops us back a bit. Pierce with the step on Dersma, kicks it forward to Frederick.
Oh, darn, Hamish.
And just doesn't
Famously
even make a
not Tyler
contest
Young.
there. Chris Sherry. Chris Sherry dropped this week for Frederick, and he was in good form. So Frederick's a bit of a whipping boy for Freo. And, probably with that contest hasn't made a case to help him.
Oh, Bailey.
Oh, Switter's going to... Oh, no, is Tracy going to bring the pressure?
Oh,
Is that going to be high?
could have been.
He's going to say, sorry, mate, for that one. Is it a free kick?
No.
No, it's a ball up. There was one like that earlier on that wasn't paid either, so bit of consistency there from the umpires is good to see. Hayden Young wins the handball at ground level. Sarong back to Geordie Clark. Straightens up. Forward handball. Brayshaw finds McVie with a snap. I think it went into the back of Brayshaw. Johnson cleans it up. Chapman backpedaling, breaks a tackle.
Tackling
Left foot high inside 50. And Mason, 6'10 Cox on Tyler Young.
No, Sandy Brock.
Damn it. These average West Coast defenders, I can't name them.
I know.
Can't keep up.
That's all right. You won't have to commit them to memory. They won't be around too long.
Could Mason Cox register an AFL goal for the Fremantle Dockers? Are we about to witness history? The first American. He's got the American mouthguard in. Can he be the first American to kick a goal for our football club? Lines him up. A pretty good set shot in his time at Collingwood. And he's just pulled it. God, that would have been a moment. I want to see a Mason Cox goal today.
This is getting into a little bit of alarm bells territory for West Coast. They really don't want to concede another goal before halftime because the resistance is starting to break. Some of those defensive efforts were laughable. I cannot wait for Bailey Williams' review where he has to watch himself kick 40 metres backwards along the ground. That ended up with that inside 50 for Fremantle.
Great grab from Chapman. He just rides it from Archer Reed. Is that Archer Reed? 22?
Yeah, that's Archer.
Yeah. Chapman. Who does he try to find? Shea was sort of arching for a specky. Didn't opt to go up in the end. It's a strong tackle from Voss on Jinby.
Do you reckon Bo Allen and Archer Reid hang out at the place
club.
where they do bow and arrows? Archery club.
What would you prefer? Oh, no, the Archer is a bow user. Anyway, we're so back.
Nice crossbow.
He's done a hamstring. That's bad. Any more? Got any more?
I'm just trying to think.
Come back to me. Time and forward half, 84% for Freo in the last 10 minutes. The pressure is lifted. Neil Erasmus.
Oh,
thought he was going to go home. It's a flower bag.
Hey, Sandy Brock.
There
Remember
he
the name.
Sandy.
Nephew of Peter Brock.
Niece of Sandy. What does that mean? Nothing. Ball's going to get sent here. It's a kick that you needed. Just a little...
I don't know if we needed that one.
Oh, Harley Reid has just elbowed Hayden Young in the
He
head.
does that all the time, bro. It's fine.
That should be a free kick.
Yeah, I think they've missed it.
And that could be suspendable.
Yeah.
An elbow to the back of the head. I wonder if that one gets reviewed. I've seen it, so you'd think the MRO would as well. 10 seconds. West Coast famously good at giving away red time goals. They might have done enough here to make a couple of stoppages. Tim Kelly turns over the ball. Get it inside 50. Brayshaw. Handballs it out. That's going to do us
Should be enough.
for the quarter. Hayden Young with a handball to finish the quarter. The Dockers take a 22-point lead into halftime. Bit of a weird derby. Hasn't been too fiery so far. Bit of a low-pressure game. Freo lifted there to kick the last 4 of the quarter. What are you seeing from a West Coast point of view, Josiah?
I think they were crying for that halftime break for a while. The last 10 minutes were very ordinary from West Coast and a little bit lucky, in some ways unlucky to get scored against when they were playing all right, and then lucky to not be scored against more heavily in the last little bit there. So defensive efforts were very poor. So I wonder if they've thrown their best shot, or hopefully after a bit of a break, they can come out firing. But 22 points feels like a safe margin at this point.
2 goals, 8 West Coast. Some gettable ones in there as well. 6 goals, 6 for Freo. So we've got a couple more scoring shots. Had a bit of ascendancy in the second half of that quarter. Definitely lifted our pressure there. 2 goals, 2 for Jai Amos. 1 goal, 1 for Josh Tracy. Jai Clark getting on the score sheet there, as well as Luke Jackson. Bit of a quieter half for Murphy Reid, who did not touch the ball that quarter. So obviously a point to go on the young man in that one there.
We've got a chat from Christ T. Says, Jesse, you have made the Eagles' journey hilarious. I don't know if that's a clip or a compliment. I don't know, but I'm glad I'm providing some entertainment for you.
How humorous do you go on the reviews? Do you try to make it funny, or is it
not really? Like, if something comes to me, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably one a video. But sometimes you can only laugh. You can't just get, with the tough 5 years that it's been, you can't just get the same amount of angry every week.
Yeah, true. Elijah is struggling in return from that injury. Let's have a look at his stats. He's had 1 touch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember it too.
1 handball.
I think he's playing deep forward, but yeah, he's not getting involved at all.
Yeah, so some of the lesser involved players. Elijah Hewitt, 1 touch. Shanahan, 2. Cripps, 2. Dudley, 2. Duff Tyler with 2 touches. Frederick with 3.
Interesting. On mine, Hewitt is not credited with a stat, but I definitely saw him get one. And Shanahan's as 1. Oh, no, it's updated. Sorry. It just updated.
He has got 1 handball. You're right. But yeah, best so far. Luke Ryan's leading with 16 disposals. He was best on ground last week. Probably say, Geordie Clark's probably been best on. He's got a goal, got our offense moving in that first quarter. Hayden Young, good to see him back. Sarong, pretty quiet with 10 disposals, and Brayshaw as well with 8. They work hard in the midfield, but haven't been accumulating massively this year. For the team stats, disposal efficiency, 70 to West Coast, 73 to Freo.
Plus 3 inside 50s, wow.
2 goals from 27 inside 50s for West Coast, 6 from 24 for Freo, so 25% to 7.
There's been a lot of hit and hope going inside 50 from West Coast.
Yes, 21 hitouts in the favour of Freo, 13 clearances to 14 in favour of West Coast. So pretty even in the contested battle, which you'd expect. 2 good ground level teams as well. But yeah, Freo just had that front half game going that quarter. Some good intercept marks from Heath Chapman and just doing well to lock the ball in our front half. But I want more goals.
So do I, mate. We've had 2. Get greedy.
Maybe I'm getting greedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2026 footy, we've scored more points in that in a single quarter than we have for the half so far. So I'm getting greedy.
Yeah.
Like Liam Reedy.
Yeah.
He's going to have to play a legacy game next week. Pitney out.
Oh, true.
Who else have they got out? U-Chat was
Carlton.
messaging me earlier on that they had a couple outs after the other night's game. Obviously, Elijah Hollands won't be playing.
Will come out.
Who was it? Pitney and Mackay.
Oh, wow.
So 2 big targets. That's our Len Hall tribute game next week, Saturday night at home, which is always a big day for the club. Shout outs to everyone in the stream right now joining us for halftime. We're going to go into a bit of a very deep dive. Freo history. If you want to click the eye icon on the scoreboard and anything that's on the screen at the moment, Henry, for a little bit of short form content fun, because that's what I do these days. Short form guy. Ready to rock and roll, Henry? All right, we're going to look at some players from now and yesteryear.
I have no idea what this is.
This is Would You Rather, Derby Edition.
Oh,
Would you rather Fife or Judd?
Judd.
Is that easy to answer?
Yes.
Why? I like Fife.
I think Judd was close to the best I've ever seen. Probably second best behind Ablett.
How many Brownlows?
2.
Ah, come on. Can't even win that. Usually that Fife argument wins against everyone.
I don't think the Brownlow is necessarily the best indicator of quality. And I'm going to throw some more bias in it. I think the Eagles Judd was the better version of Judd's.
Yeah, so his strengths were really like explosiveness out of stoppage, right? Pretty good finisher in front of goal.
And he was a very good inside mid at Carlton, but I think he lost a step of pace in his last year at West Coast.
How old was he when he left to Carlton?
24.
Still very young.
Yeah.
He must have played more footy at Carlton then, eh?
I think he did in the end. Yeah.
That's crazy to think, because he was such an icon, like growing up over in Perth. Like Chris Judd and Ben Cousins are spoken about a lot, and it's like he only played, 5-6 seasons of footy there?
Yeah, well, he was just good early. He won the Brownlow in his 3rd year.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Pav or Josh Kennedy?
Well, when it's a would you rather, then I'm obviously going to pick the Eagle.
Well, yeah, like who's a better
though.
player?
It's a tough one, though. I think all-round player is Pav.
Yes.
But I think pure forward, JK.
How many Collins did JK win?
2.
Yeah, okay. Pav never won a Coleman.
Yeah, I mean, again, doesn't necessarily mean he's not as good.
Yeah.
I just think the craft that JK had he had it over Pav, but Pav won all Australians in different positions.
Yeah,
So
he won
I
them in
think-
all 3 lines, Pav.
I think overall, Pav probably gets the chocolates, but if you had to pick someone at full forward in a grand final, I'd be tempted to go JK.
Fair play, fair points. I'd obviously go Matthew Pavlich, who...
Matthew Pavlich?
Oh, come on, man. It's been a long weekend. And not because we have Monday off. Michael Walters or Mark Lacroix. I think Walters was a 2-time All-Australian.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many BNFs he actually won at Freo, but our best ever Indigenous player as well.
You know what? I think over the careers, Walters
Played a bit of midfield as well.
That's true. Yeah, I think that's fair to go Walters. I think in full flight though, Mark Lacroix at his absolute best was possibly like his best might have been better than Walters.
Did he kick 12 against Essendon once?
Yeah, like pre-ACL, like that season, he won our best and fairest. To do that in a shit-house team, I thought was pretty sensational. But yeah, Walters is probably the better player overall.
Is his son going to come through as a father-son?
That's his nephew.
Oh, is it Kobe?
Kobe Lacroix is Brent's son. Brent played for North, but not enough games.
Oh, right.
Not eligible for anyone.
Is he still under 18?
Yeah, he'll get drafted this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And definitely will get picked up, do you think?
I think so.
Okay.
I wouldn't say definitely, but at this stage, yeah.
So we're going to go Walters there. David Mundy or Luke Shuey.
Oh, don't do that.
That's actually a great comparison.
Yeah. I think you go Mundy for the longevity. At full flight, I think they're both fucking good.
Yeah. Well, Mundy was always in full flight. He was just that consistent for his entire career.
I know. But Shuey's my favourite all-time player, so that's harsh. But you'd probably say Mundy would rank higher. Yeah, I feel like you've stacked these very conveniently.
No, I think that's a pretty fair comparison.
Two three Fremantle players.
Yeah, well, Judd wins one. I think he's sort of, we 50-50'd Pav and JK. Walters, Olakra. I think that goes Walters. But like, Shuey's one of your favourite players ever. Mundy, I think he played 384 games. And
I think the game will remember Mundy as the superior player. But Shuey, I think Shuey was underrated a little bit, but he didn't do it for as long as Mundy. Mundy just did it for years and years. Yeah, and it's considered one of the best, if not the best, highest rated grand final performances ever.
Yeah. So. Mundy's one of his best seasons was his last season at the age of 39, I think he was, 38.
Was he that old? I thought he was like 36.
Maybe.
Yeah.
God, he looked old his whole career. He's one of them Shannon Hearn types that just sort of looked like a dad all the way through.
Yeah.
He could have easily played another season. I'm not sure if his defensive work and speed might have sort of been catching him out, but he never looked like he was missing a beat off the ball. And you're looking at Scott Pendlebury now, who's still doing it. Maybe not as effective as he once was, but still playing on ball for Collingwood, winning the footy. And I would have liked to see David Mundy crack that 400 mark. I remember where I was. I was in a uni module when David Mundy announced his retirement, and I was sad about it.
That's a fun fact.
Yes, very fun. All right, here's the next one. Luke McFarlane or Darren Glass?
McFarlane is probably the better all-round player and certainly the more modern style player. Glass was a really good defender though. But Glass was only about 6'3", so he wasn't true key position height, and he was just such an underdog, scrag type of one-on-one player. So I think in the older era, Glass might have been valuable. In the modern game, I don't think Glass gets drafted. Well, he probably gets drafted, but he'd be a late pick. Whereas McFarlane's, because he can play forward and back, really good aerialist.
Yeah.
He'd be the better player.
Good ball user as well, Luke McFarlane. Great kick at the footy.
Yeah.
Mark of the year
Glass
back
was
in the day.
not. So, I think on attributes, you'd say McFarlane, but Darren Glass was unbelievable.
Yeah,
as well.
Very underrated player. And to finish it off, Aaron Sandilands or Dean Cox?
Dean Cox.
Probably one of the best rocks ever.
Yeah, and Sandilands was great too, but Dean Cox added a lot more from a aerobic point of view and ball use around the ground. And Sandy was very good as well, but a bit more hit-out centric.
He was very hit-out centric.
Yeah, which I think hit-outs are a little bit overrated. That being said, Sandy was a great ruck. He's just not as good as Dean Cox.
He was great around the ground in terms of just being a marking target. Obviously, he was like 7'1" or something stupid.
Yeah.
Famously a lawn mowing man. Before he played.
Famously.
Yeah, it actually is, bro. At least in Freo law, I think he retired and went back into cutting grass.
Yeah, a much storied career.
Yes. But where we sat at Subi back in the day, I just will always have the memory of Sandy like not even having to jump for marks and just marking it long down the line, and then he'd always just plonk himself sort of 20 metres out directly in front when we had the ball in our front half. But yeah, Dean Cox, probably one of a handful of rucks pre the modern day that had that aerobic ability, could work around the ground. I can't really think of any others before him. Maybe like a Polly Farmer type would probably be in that same conversation.
Don't really know.
Yeah, couldn't tell you either. I never watched Polly Farmer.
Yeah, it's like the
Great
Vietnam
tunnel.
War era, I think. I just don't know when Polly Farmer was. It 60s, 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
67.
Yeah.
Clip that. There you
could
go.
have given a Jeremy McGovern instead of Darren Glass, but
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Yeah.
Well, who was a better player?
McGovern. Yeah, McGovern.
Well, yeah. But obviously better than Glass. I couldn't even make an argument for McFarlane.
Well, no, it's relevant because McFarlane v Glass was probably talked about back then because they overlapped. I think McFarlane played a little bit later.
I think he retired in I think his last game was the prelim that we lost to Hawthorn in 2015.
Okay. Well, I think then basically the same era then. Glass retired 2014.
Yeah, McGovern really did revolutionise that intercepting defender role, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, all Australian to the day he retired.
Yeah, true. Yeah, remember when Sam McClure's A-grader list came out and Jeremy McGovern wasn't in it? And he's like, oh, he slowed down a bit.
Yeah, he's like, what's he done lately?
Like, he was All-Australian last season.
Reigning All-Australian, yeah. Yeah. I don't think he put a lot of effort into that one, Sam, but fair enough.
We love him.
It is a hard gig doing things like that. You put your balls on the line. It just helps to read a book first.
The Demons take down the Lions today. Is that
Crazy.
worrying for the Lions? Do you think, oh, hang on, Harrison Petty's doing the stanky leg on the field right now.
Concussion?
The D's think there was an incident in the first half. What's in the water at the MCG right now? A lot of stanky legs going on. Cut that. Oh, we're live? We can? Okay. Yeah. I wonder what happened. It must have. Come on. Jared Berry, calf injury as well. Just getting the updates from David Zeta here.
Is it a concern? I don't know if it's a concern for Brisbane. No.
So, yeah, like that's what I was sort of alluding to before, and I'm going to start this again and clip that. The Lions dropping one to Melbourne, is that concerning at this stage of the season?
No, I think it really just... It's too early to tell whether that's going to cost them, like, top 4.
Do you think they can just turn it on late in the year whenever they need? Yeah.
But you don't want to be in a position of having to, like, travel too much in finals.
Yeah.
So I know they won one from 5th, but they're clearly hoping to avoid doing that again. James. So if they finish 4th, I think they're pretty happy as Larry. Yeah. To be honest. Depends who they get in week 1 of the finals. It's going to be a lot of interstate teams again in that top 6. So there might be a little bit of travel regardless of who you are.
I saw a graphic of the 2016 ladder and the 2026 ladder. It's the same top 4: Sydney, Freo, Bulldogs, and Geelong.
2016?
Yeah.
Freo... Not
in that order.
Freo went like 0-8 in 2016.
Maybe it was 2015.
Yeah, it might have been 15.
Sorry, graphic.
Yeah, no, Freo definitely went like 0-8.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But it also occurs to me...
Yeah, like, this graphic by the AFL Paradise 2026 top 4 has Freo in there, but you're right.
It's 2016.
Must have been 2020. Oh, sorry. I've stuffed this up. 2013. It was 2013. Okay. Which makes more sense.
Yeah, that's...
Analysis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you look at like who the powerhouse teams are at the moment, Sydney, Geelong, and Hawthorn are amongst them. That's not all of them, but like they've always been good. So something's just never changed.
The year's 2020, and Sydney, Hawthorn, and Geelong is still good.
Yeah.
Tom Swift or Jack Anthony? Roger Hayden versus David Burapunda.
Oh, I would have thought Wirra wins that one, but it's a little bit before my... I remember them as players, but I was a kid, so I couldn't give you a great answer on that, but I would have thought Wirra.
Josh Hill or Brett Bewley?
Josh Hill, easily.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yeah, and Brett Bewley, like...
Just a dominant local league player these days.
That's right. He didn't do much. Hill played in a grand final, I
think. What other comments have we got? Thanks, we got 45 in the chat. Should St Kilda sack Ross Lyon? From Dale, I think that's just a massive call to make, and I just don't rate him as a modern-day coach, really, to be honest. He has a lot of talent at his disposal, but he's a real intimidator, Ross Lyon. Real intimidator. I'm not sure if tactically these days he's the man you want at the helm, but who am I to judge?
It's been a disappointing start to the year for the Saints, but I did say at the start of the year, I think we have to be patient with so much change at that footy club.
Yeah.
So I'd say, for me, the screws really turn next season. If they're in the same position, then that's when you start really asking questions. But I don't think, I don't think there's any cause for alarm bells yet. But it has been a while since he's really achieved anything. And it's a long time to be in the game.
2015.
And the game has changed a lot, so there's very few coaches who can go that long and still stay fresh and relevant. Like Chris Scott's doing it. Like he's a genius, but he's had a remarkably long career, actually. Like, we're up to 15 years?
Yeah, it took over from Bomber Thompson.
Season? It's his 16th season.
Yeah.
Bomber Thompson was coach for, I don't know how long, but that era where Bomber Thompson had Geelong was like 4 years. Sorry, when they won a premiership to when he hung up.
He won 2 premierships, didn't he?
He did, so 07-09?
07-09, yeah.
And I don't remember who was coach before him. I know Malcolm Blight was coach of Geelong for a while. I don't know if there was anyone in between.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Bomber Thompson.
Either way, it's just funny. Like Chris Scott has been there for so much longer than I'd imagine Bomber Thompson.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I'm going to guess.
Yeah. He was a great coach from what I remember. I wonder what happened to him.
Bomber Thompson?
Yeah, you aware?
I think he just handed over the role.
Yeah, and then did he go to the Bombers after that?
He did, but then he also had some personal issues. Like he got involved in some scandals.
Right.
And he was a little bit in disrepute for a while there. But I think he just willingly handed over the coach. And then the argument was that Chris Scott sort of had this premiership team handed to him, which was probably a valid consideration at the time because Geelong were so good. But look what he's done over 15 years. Like no one else has done that.
Yeah, there was a lot of criticism like, oh, that was Bomber Thompson's team that took them to a flag or whatever. And then 15 years later, well, how many flags has he got? 2, 2011? Oh,
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Is it 3?
2.
2.
But, I mean, like, just been a perennial contender, refresh the list. I know they have some advantages, but tactically, I think he's always been ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the bathroom before this starts.
Yeah, go for it. The third quarter is about to get going. Thanks to everyone who has joined the stream. We've got 50 in the chat. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the stream. If you're an Eagles fan, Jesse obviously runs True Eagle. He'll be doing a review which will be out tonight or tomorrow. If you're a Freo fan, I'll be doing fan cams later tonight. There'll be 5 things we learned and the podcast out this week. So plenty to come from this game. Shout out to producer Henry on the buttons as we get into the third quarter of action. Tinkle time for Jesse. It sure is. John Longmire will be the next coach of Carlton. Well, yeah, that's a great person to bring into the club. And Justin Longmire is the current coach of Fremantle, doing a very good job, I think it has to be said. Done very well to get the culture and the brand to where it is from where he picked up the club. So here we go. Start of the second half. Luke Jackson wins a tap, not to advantage. Handballs it to Reed. He's out. Does he find a target? Sends it to the goal square. Waterman takes it and kicks the first off the half. Jesse's not here to see it. But West Coast have kicked a goal straight out of the blocks. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. If you're a West Coast fan.
We'll just pan to Jesse for his reaction.
Good from you. That's why you're on the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean sushi. It's missed a goal. No. Straight out of the centre. Harley Reid to Waterman into an open goal. West Coast are back.
Have to go to the bathroom more often.
Superstitions are funny like that. Like, oh, you've got to do this so that this team wins. It actually worked when Freo played Collingwood. We were losing, looked out of it. Jamo brought his scarf and he didn't have it on all game. And I said, put on your scarf. Matt Johnson kicks a goal straight away and then we go on to win it. It worked.
That's compelling.
It is.
Baz, inside 50 to no one. They force a stoppage. That would be a decent result here. Another tackle inside 50. This is...
Oh, Chapman come out of it there. Waterman with the blood rule.
A bit of claret.
You're going to hold it up or are they going to let play continue?
I think he might have gotten away
Surely
with it.
the umpire saw that.
Yeah.
He ran past him.
Don't they stop play, usually?
Yeah, they should do. I reckon he's missed it.
That's weird.
Milan Murdoch gets a foot to it. Brayshaw pushed off it by Williams. Come on, call the blood rule. It's weird how players just stay out there like, oh, this won't be recognised.
He's got blood all over his lips and mouth guard. Looks weird. It's coming off now.
Oh, yuck.
Looks tough, though.
Where did it come from?
Oh, I think he
An
copped
eyebrow?
a wrist. Yeah.
Cut above the eyebrow. Get some Vaseline on that. Playing well, Jake Waterman.
Yeah, probably been our best player.
So handy that he has to spend some time off the ground. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a gash.
Ball in, about 40 from West Coast goal.
Sarong wins the clearance, handballs it to Carl Warner. Tunnel handball, Jordan Clark with an up and under kick. Get under that one as a big pack emerges.
Oh.
That was touched by Tracy.
Probably was touched.
That was a very clear first hand from Tracy. That's bad officiating. Usually I'm not critical of the umpires too much, but when it's a derby, I do get a little bit biased. Great grab from Luke Jackson, back to support his defenders. Can we just control the footy here? I don't want to say long down the line, but he might be forced to here. He is. West Coast do well to man up and stop the switch. Tracy and Amos in a marking contest. And that's 2 strong hands from JT. Amos is out goal side. His defender's gone to sleep. Handballs it to Sam Switkowski. Running into 50. Goes over the top to Voss, who's there, and takes a mark on Tyler getting on. I made that joke too many times.
Yeah, you got the right player, though.
I'm getting good at this commentary stuff. End-to-end transition. It's the way that we started the game. And I'm not sure what happened there from a West Coast defender point of view, because it was a 2-on-2 on the wing, and then Tracy takes the mark, and Amos was just out.
Happens too often.
Happy to sit on his heels there, the West Coast defender. Jai Amos was out of the blocks and
very flexible.
Did well to set up a possible scoring chance from Patrick Voss, who kicks it. That's his second and the first of the term for Freo. A goal apiece to open up the second half here. Go Freo.
Got a super chat from Grimsby. Thank you, mate.
Shout out
This
Grimsby.
the A-team's back. Umpires are favouring Freo. Voss is a bit of a bully. I hope Jimby flattens him.
Yeah, there was a couple people. Thanks for the donation, Grimsby. You're a good man. Yeah, there was a person before saying, like, Voss is your classic case of one good game and a flog for the rest of them. But he's just one of them polarizing players where you love to have him, hate to play against them type operator.
What's a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
Clip that.
Scores from defensive half, 5 goals, 1 Fremantle, and no goals West Coast. Not a shocking stat, that one.
Arlington, Texas. What are you talking about?
I think that's a meme. I don't think I made that up.
Shea Bolton in the middle, runs out, does all the work himself. Inside 50 in the direction of Amos. Not grabbed. Switkowski applies pressure on Jinby, then wins the ground ball himself. Gets it in the direction of Amos. Left-handed handball, turns the ball over. Jinby running onto it. Tackles Matt Johnson, and it's going to be a boundary throw in 55 metres out from Freo's goal.
That is a hilarious head bandage for Jake Waterman. He looks ridiculous.
Looks like a chicken.
How embarrassing.
What's going on here?
We've lost the stream momentarily.
That's the KO stream, not this one. We're still here with you.
Yes, that's right. You've gone for the blue tinge today behind us.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to be purple because, you know...
Bias.
Yeah, so I just thought blue, sort of close to purple. West Coast have blue.
Yeah.
Well, we missed a Luke Ryan screamer before when the KO stream shut the bed. Probably shouldn't say that if I'm one day wanting a KO brand deal, but KO is great. Subscribe to it. And
I don't know if it is KO. I think it might be us. Like the internet. Sorry.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Might be right. We are missing a large chunk of the action here. 43 in the chat. There's a comment here just to keep us tying over. Should St Kilda go for Jed Bolter in the trade? Period. Is he a genuine target for teams, do you think, Jed Bolter?
Yeah, he's out of contract and struggling to break into the team.
True.
Top 2 pick and former West Coast fan. So that's why he's linked to West Coast. But for St Kilda, I think the fit's right. It's just whether or not they have this... Well, they should have cap space still, but it's whether they want to. Oh, I mean, he shouldn't be too expensive. He wouldn't be on like several million to get to St Kilda.
Dudley.
So yeah, I think that's a good fit for him. They really need another target.
Bring the pressure, boys. Bolton wins it on the left. God, that looked like a Shea time goal, but it didn't even make the distance. Can you remember when we went to the Dreamtime game between Essendon and Richmond, and Shea just fucking dominated in that third quarter?
I do remember that. Yeah,
that was a good game.
Was it goal of the year? He kicked one of the goals of the year. I don't know if it won.
If it wasn't, it would have won most other years. Josh Tracy
like it won.
Forces the turnover. Murphy Reid snaps it. Had options. Selfish. That was selfish from Murphy Reid. Amos, I think, gave him a spray there. Murphy Reid didn't appreciate it. But, yeah, that was a bit of an eyes light up moment to kick a goal from the young man. He'll learn from it.
Well,
Light tackle on Brayshaw.
Draws that very nicely.
And Brayshaw decked after it by Bo Allen. Hasn't been much chippiness in this game by Derby standards, as Willem Dersma does a good kick to Harley Reid in the corridor. I feel like he's going to take on the man on the mark. No. Sends it out wide.
Finds Schonberg, who's actually been quite lively today.
Can't believe you have a Lego movie star playing for your club. Stole that joke. Did you say you can relate?
I can believe it.
I was going to say, your chin isn't too square.
Thanks, man.
No worries, dude. Have you ever noticed that like 7 goals, 749 is also mathematically correct?
I've also noticed that about 4 goals, 832.
Yeah, nice.
It's crazy.
We're so back. So wrong. Gets his hands to it in the stoppage. Reed.
Well, he held without it a little bit. Dersma can't gather.
Both teams jostling for possession. And Kelly.
Another sort of... Oh, is that a free kick to Archer? Yep.
Brendan Cox hanging on to him. Read all about it.
This one will go straight as an arrow.
Nice.
Actually, he's a terrible shot on goal.
He'll kick it now, you said that. Commentator's curse, but opposite day.
Yeah.
Oh, some dude sticking his tongue out.
I said yacked. That security guy is kind of yoked.
Yeah.
But like middle-aged yoked. Archer. He kicked a nice goal from around about this area against North, and it's hung out to the left, won't score.
Aren't we all?
Hung out to the left. Ew.
Gross. Can't say that on community TV.
Dog leg sharply to the left.
All right, Freo going to have a kick in. Oh, no, went out on the full. Well, not out on the full, but over the boundary line.
Yeah.
Thought that was going to be a kick in. That's 49-26 for Henry on the buttons.
Well, if the Eagles kick the next goal, then we'll have 2 mathematical scorelines.
Oh, that would be an
hot
Instagram post waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Mason Cox pushed in the back, not paid. Murphy Reid.
Oh, bit of a throw.
Wins the ball at speed.
It looked like a throw. Maybe you got a hand to it.
Paddy Voss kicks it into space. Witkowski v. Jinby. Cleaned up. Well done. Sandy Brock. And then Jinby sends it back the way it came. And it's a good kick to Tyler, getting older.
He's had a couple of good moments since I sandbagged him.
Not 15's the call.
That's harsh.
That's not going to be played on either. That wasn't 15, that one.
Yeah, the first one might have been, I think. But yeah, the second one was the right call.
Matt Johnson displays some core strength as he breaks the tackle. Kick inboard from Clark's good to Sarong. Runners from half back. Not rewarded. That's got to be 50. Liam Baker just ran onto the mark when he was about to play on. Amos strong, and he's taken the grab. Bit of a mismatch there on Tom McCarthy. Doesn't matter that should have been 50. Jai Amos will line up from straight in front to kick his third, I believe.
Yep.
What'd you make of that tomfoolery of play there? That was
I don't know. It's such a shit rule, the whole late stand. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, it was just a bit going on there. There was 2 kicks that were probably borderline 15-metre kicks not paid, and then a 50 not paid. But Jai Amos, probably one of the best on ground so far, I might say.
Yeah.
Leading marks inside 50, 5 for the game. Jai Amos should be an elementary set shot. Looks good off the boot. He's celebrating early. The Dockers pull out to a 29-point lead just about halfway through the third term.
He's a good shit on goal.
Well, he's been pretty up and down. Like, if you go on his AFL tables website, in his first season, I think he had his highest goal tally, potentially.
Yeah, he kicked like 40-odd. I think it was second year.
Yeah, because his first year he had a ruptured kidney.
Right.
Only played a couple of games.
It's terrible.
Happened in a waffle game. He got taken out of the ones. I think Matt Taberner came back in and he got a ruptured kidney in the twos.
Shit.
But I think his second season he kicked like 41 goals, 11 or something really good. And then each season it's gone down. The scoring shots have been as high, but he's really coming on. And you speak about maturity of a player as they develop. One thing I've stupidly just become aware of is maturity also comes with playing against players that are younger than you and less experienced, which probably plays into confidence.
Totally.
Willem Dersma, smothered by Wagner.
Ball drop was very high there. Oh, it gets him back.
And he spins. Wrapped up by Sarong. Yo tries to get the handball out to Cripps. Cut off by Freo.
The umpires are not calling a lot, which I think is a good thing, to be honest. Like, they're letting play go because I thought there was probably a holding the ball / a throw in there.
Neil Erasmus.
Against us.
A strong left foot kick. Didn't want the handball received. Switkowski looks corridor. Called to play on. Now he tries to find Neil Erasmus. Doesn't get there. Jackson strong at ground level. Sarong gets it back to him. Takes on Milan Murdoch, the smallest player, or one of the smaller players on the ground. Takes down our premier ruckman, does well there. Good courage, but the ball is found in the middle of the ground by Pat Voss. Opts for the short kick to Matt Johnson. It's not going to work. Cox finds himself in a world of trouble.
Very lackluster effort from Tim Kelly to get
Hayden Young streams to the 50-metre arc. He's back in the Fremantle team, but he hasn't registered a major. That's a behind and one you'd expect him to kick once he gets a few more games into him. Over to you, Jesse.
Yeah, I was just a bit flat. I don't know if it was slow reactions or what from TK there. Just let the ball slip past him when it was a bit of a half opportunity to get the possession back. But
Tom Sato in the chat says, what are the Eagles doing in their training with tackling? Their effort and pressure seems to be there, but they're consistently not sticking the tackles.
Agreed. They look like some of them are good. I think Milan comes in and sets a standard already with his tackling, but in general, so many slip tackles, not just today, but...
Oh, good boy, Murphy Reid. That's got to... Oh, he's got a kick away. That's Lasso.
Probably a Lasso free kick.
Is that 50? You knew that when... Oh, he's got away with one there for me. Again, I'm not giving any sort of lenience to these West Coast players. He knew exactly what he was doing, kicking that ball away. Murphy Reid, great tackle, working hard defensively.
Embarrassing, man.
Yeah?
It's just so... Like, the game's gone past him for a long time. Like, that was just embarrassing.
Just bounced off Jai Amos's chest.
I think it was against Sydney or Geelong. I can't remember. He got the ball.
Switkowski, handballs. Judd McVee taps it over himself. Handball forward to no one. Pressure inside 50 here is good from Freo. Kyle Warner takes the mark. God, could have almost been 50. Geordie Clark stabs one to Corey Wagner. Probably not a 15-metre kick given the last couple that weren't paid, but I'll take it.
Was it the passage last... It was either last week or the week before. Duggan gets the ball and he's uncontested and then he sort of gets swarmed by an opposition player and he just puts the ball on the ground.
Jackson, rose over the top. Oh, that almost went all the way through. Is he your whipping boy, Liam Duggan, out of all of them?
It's just, I feel bad for him at this point. Like, I think he'd struggle in the waffle. I don't know how he's still playing. Yeah, I would say he's a whipping boy. I think, like, certainly not just me.
Kelly.
Kelly has gone to shit in this second half.
Judd McVee just puts it over the head of Hewitt. Jordan Clark has time on the footy. Can he find a target? That's a terrible kick, Geordie Clark. Just puts it in the middle of Voss and Wagner. And who's in the middle of it? Bo Allen. He's got speed. Sockers it onto himself. Bit of a right stick. Put it out in front of yourself on FIFA.
Keep going,
does it again.
Yes.
Chappie with the pickup. Is in good form, Chappie. And the relieving handball to Cox. Back to Wagner. Kicks it up the wing. Playing in front is your man, Duggan. The ball did not spin backwards then. That was like a torpedo.
He was under so much pressure.
That was a terrible kick.
Oh, man. It's just hard to watch him play now.
Switkowski getting busy. Direct kick to Murphy Reid. Options present. Sends it straight to Amos. Jai can give it over the top if he wants to Tracy, but he says, I'm going to take a set shot and go back for my fourth. Shuey is stoppage coach, but they just don't have any tackling. I don't know if that's a call made by McQualter or not, as I'd expect Shuey to show them how to lay a half-decent tackle from Darth Jar Jar. Yes. I know Freo used the gym I used to train at, Mac 1 Fight Club, to do a bunch of tackling and wrestling and jiu-jitsu method in the pre-seasons. As Jai Amos lines up for his fourth.
Looks to the right?
Yeah.
Or the left for him?
That is a behind.
Let off the hook a little bit there, West Coast. I would love to know, how do the Eagles handle Liam Duggan at the moment? Are they telling him, you're going real well?
Who can come in for him?
Oh, Tom Cole would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starcevic will be back in 6 weeks.
Oh, true.
But
has he played a game?
No, he's been injured the whole time.
Matt Johnson, quick handball give to Hayden Young.
Hey.
Smothered by Harley Reid, and he's out. Elijah Hewitt takes on the tackle and does well to swivel the hips. Dersma can't gather with one hand, and it's mopped up by the man I dubbed the janitor in Judd McVee. Heath Chapman with a stabbing kick inside 50. Josh Tracy pushed in the back. Not paid. Jinby sends it out wide, hoping to use some of the space at Optus. Tyler Young in the direction of Dersma, I believe. Some kicks coming outside the defensive half for West Coast, causing them some issues. Freo can put them to the sword here. If they're just a little bit better with their execution going inside 50. Opt to possess the ball here a bit. McVee goes wide to Geordie Clark. Better kick required this time, and he finds Hayden Young, who doesn't mark the footy. Handballs it to Chapman. He's been good today. Stabs it to Murphy Reid. Should find a target, and does. It's Jai Amos again. He's been marking the ball inside 50 at will today. Not sure who's playing on him. Is that Sandy Cock? I mean...
Was that an accident?
No.
Oh. Then it's not
Bob
funny.
into the beach.
I genuinely thought you misspoke then.
That is starting to go.
This is just starting to get a little bit ugly for West Coast. They've been lucky there's been a string of behinds because this is very one-sided at the moment.
Come on, Jai. Kick it through, son. You could wrap up the Glendenning Allen medal.
Probably could.
That looks good off the boot.
That's a goal.
Come on, Jai. We've spoke about him on 5 Things week on week with his growing confidence, and it's genuinely showing here. I know it's not against the best opposition in the competition, but he is growing in confidence, the young man. Bit of your worst enemy at the moment, Jesse. A bit here, I would say.
Jai Amos?
No, West Coast, just bringing the ball out of defence. The kicks have been shocking, and even when Liam Duggan did well to position himself, could have found a target, I think. Just didn't have the quality by foot, which is no surprise.
I see a bit of jogging going on. I feel like it's gone on a bit lackluster from West Coast, who I think pressure-wise were pretty good for the first half and maybe a little bit of this quarter. And it just seems to have dropped off a fair bit. Skill level has always been poor, but just a couple of crucial ones. Yeah, 7 shots on goal to 1 in this quarter. It does feel like it. Wow, most active Derby goals. Jai Amos is second behind
both
Jamie
young
Cripps.
sides, aren't we? So Jamie Cripps, the most experienced one there.
That's a good point, actually, but still impressive.
Willem Dersmer on ball, wrapped up by Shea Bolton. Ball spills. Harley Reid's at the back of the pack, and he drives through the congestion. Doing well to get a hand to it was Mason Cox, but he's
wins a free kick.
Yeah, it's a free kick against. Harley Reid's going to get the footy back and says, "Give me the footy. I want to take it."
What happens here? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an absolute dive. It's a high, but he milked it. Sends it inside 50. Shanahan looked like he was pushed there. Neil Erasmus thought he took the grab. Wasn't paid. Who are the ones going forward that are going to lift you out of these positions? When you get flat, do you have any sort of leaders that can pull you up here and say, let's not allow this to happen?
Oh, I think Baker does that pretty consistently. Waterman.
Speaking of which, Baker and Waterman on the ball.
Combined.
Yo
is another good example.
Carl Warner wrapped up, does well to get the hands away. Ryan just sort of pushes the ball in the Erasmus direction, takes on the tackler whilst being tackled, and it will be a ball up.
Problem is, both those guys play inside 50 at the moment, where the ball is generally not.
Yes.
Mind you, inside 50 count has been even today.
5 minutes 30 remain in the quarter. We've got 51 in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us today to watch the Derby.
Milan Murdoch's another example of a player who just never gives in. And he's a good presence to have.
Jamie Cripps. Oh. How far is he off retiring, do you think?
End of the year, definitely.
Last year?
Yeah.
Someone get Bailey Williams off the ground. He shouldn't be playing. An absolute calamity.
I haven't even really noticed him. He had that horrific kick backwards. Harley.
Shanahan. Harley Reid.
Or maybe that first one wasn't Harley. That was woeful by Harley Reid.
Love it. Good pressure from Isaiah Dudley on the tackler there.
Yeah.
Baker needs to be more desirable. Freed from desire. Mind and senses purified, I think. Yeah, come on, we have fun. Geordie Clark finds Alex Pearce, says numbers out wide. We can use the width, run and gun.
Where Fremantle scored.
Takes a couple bounces. Archers the back to take on Archer Reid. Says, add that to your arrows.
McCarthy maps up. Just a 1-on-4. 1-on-2, actually.
And spoiled over the line by Freo. Cripper is looking at the end, says Chris T. Yes. I love Brock, but Amos is doing whatever he wants. Liam Duggan's fat and happy on his paycheck, knows he's untouchable at the moment. There's no pressure for him to improve.
I think under McQualter, we've been pretty good at dropping those players. So he's the captain, so I know it's tougher. But I'll be intrigued to see if he keeps his spot, like if he's still in the team in 4 or 6 weeks, because
Matt Johnson held without the footy for a long time there. Mason Cox did a good bit of ruckcraft to get it in his direction.
That's another failed tackle there.
Yeah, breaks a tackle. Probably in the back for mine on Shea Bolton.
I thought he did all right there.
Kind of rolled with him. Good from Brady Hoth, the West Australian local, drafted out of East Freo, I believe. Peel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's from Harvey.
Oh, true. I didn't realise he played
Murphy got a hand in there. And again, the Fremantle player should have been tackled. Tyler Young in space. That's dangerous for everyone.
Is Jack Williams still on your list?
Yeah, he's playing well in the waffle. We kicked 4 last week. I'm surprised he didn't play. I reckon we might rest Cooper or Archer. Certainly Cooper. Oh, that's a great kick.
That's really well done from Tom McCarthy. He broke a couple of tackles and sort of changed gears then when he needed to. Was composed as he went around the man and then turned on the afterburners. Great find in Liam Baker. As I'm going to go for a tinkle.
Okay, I thought there was more to that sentence. Liam Baker, not a known goal kicker so far in his time at West Coast, but this is a must kick. We've only kicked 3 goals all day. This would be a good captain's goal, and he's got it. Trims the margin to 32 points, which is surprising. It feels a little bit further than that. But Fremantle kept West Coast, maybe not in the game, but kept the margin relatively mild with a few behinds in that third quarter there. Will West Coast draft Harper Banfield? I am not sure. I really thought they would draft Charlie, so it's really too early to tell. I think Charlie is a better talent than Harper. So I think it will just come down to, do West Coast have list spots and picks in the right spots? Because last year, I presume they just thought, Sam Allen, too good to pass up. And they tried to get Charlie in the rookie draft. Same thing as Kobe Evans, but they didn't get anywhere near it. Tom Sato says, I think it's hard to understate how much we miss Robertson and Graham. That's true. I think we do miss those players. That being said, we've done pretty well from a midfield point of view without them. But their tackling, particularly Graham, I think is something we lack. Just the quality of tackles. I don't know what the tackle numbers are, but there's been a lot of broken tackles from Freo today. And it's not always an explanation of younger players missing tackles. It's been senior players too. Jinby with a risky kick finds Hammer. This is a difficult kick outside. He goes long for the rebound 50. Who's going to mark it? It will potentially go out of bounds. No, it stays in. Murphy gets the hand out. Will it stay out of in play, rather? I'm not as good as calling the player as Drewzy is. I fumbled my way through that, but yeah, sure. Thank you. Chapman takes a good intercepting mark. That is a good, strong grab. Takes out Cooper Duff, who's had a bit of a quiet game today. Probably ready for a rest. Might send him over as a travelling emergency next week as the Eagles head to Marvel Stadium to take on St Kilda. Jinby with the hang, almost. Such an almost mark from Jinby. That was outstanding. Davis up the wing. Can he find someone? We've struggled to find targets in the air as Shanahan knocks over Cripps, and that works for Fremantle, who get out of trouble pretty easily there. Oh, well done, Baker. Does just enough to affect the Tracy handball. TK stops on a dime. That was almost good. Forgets we're playing. Thank you. Forgets how fast AFL footy is for a minute.
And Freo have the ball as I come back. Jackson gets it to Switkowski. What can he do? Two Freo players over the back. And it's Neil Erasmus, who has done hard running from the wing position to end up in a good position to score.
Go to the bathroom now.
So did West Coast kick a goal? Baker kicked it. Here we go. A minute 14 remains. Neil Erasmus is going to go around the body. 9 disposals for the day. He's a hard worker in that wing position. Around the body. Shouldn't be an issue. And he's kicked it. Neil Erasmus takes the margin out to 38 points, I believe. Or is it 28 points? Maths and that. Yeah, 38. Nice. That's what we like to see. How you going there, Henry, on your first time producing as the KO stream cuts out once again?
It's bloody brilliant, isn't it?
Loving it.
Yeah, bloody love it. Have it.
Loving it. Tracy with a massive tackle in the middle of the ground there to set up our offense. Frederick finds Luke Jackson on the outside. Switter assesses his options, which are aplenty. Kicks it into Neil Erasmus, who takes a good mark. Yeah, we're getting out the back too easily. Like, we've scored 7 goals, 2 from turnovers in the defensive half, 44 points, which is 7 of our 10 goals for the day. Harley Reid, don't argue on Brayshaw. It's a high fend-off, which is paid. And Brayshaw's going to end up with the footy. Luke Ryan gets it. Harley Reid just sort of jogging from the mark. High ball inside 50. Amos makes a contest. Tim Kelly at the fall of the ball. Gets the handball out. And it's just a big torpy to clear. Oh. Great mark from Alex Pearce. Shanahan hasn't really had much of a say on this game. Obviously, tough day for forwards for West Coast, but you'd want to get him involved. Shoved under it was a Freo forward. Got away with it there for mine, and the commentators agree. Jinby.
Certainly been one of our best today, Jinby, if not the best, I reckon.
Brendan Cox.
Particularly in this second half where it's been all Fremantle.
Oh, Wagner, that's got to be holding the ball. And it's paid.
6 seconds, though. Won't count. Won't matter.
True. 3, 2, 1.
Where does this Duggan kick end up, though? No, it's just a pack.
And intercepted by Heath Chapman. Freo have a 38-point lead and playing some good footy in that quarter. Jai Amos probably the best for me, I would say, on the day so far.
Yeah,
Let's
I
have
would
a
agree
look.
with that off the eye test. Let's have a look. Yeah.
4 goals for the quarter for Freo. 2 goals for West Coast that quarter. So we kicked 4 goals in consecutive quarters, which is probably about standard. Leading the AFL fantasy is Jordan Clark with a goal, 21 disposals, and 6 marks. Jai Amos has kicked 4 goals, 3, which equals a career high. If he kicks 1 more, that's a career high for him. Tom McCarthy, the best for West Coast, with 20 disposals.
Fremantle well ahead in inside 50s now.
Yeah, it has become a little bit dominant.
It was a big third quarter in terms of that. Eagles still nudging ahead in clearances, which surprises me. Obviously, quality of clearance.
We're just moving the ball very easily from our back half, aren't we? There's
Yeah.
sort of no resistance when we spread the ball wide.
Yeah. And not a lot of, like, quality defenders in the air. Outside of Jinby, we don't have a lot.
What was that not what Tyler Young was sort of brought in for?
Yeah, as a key defender, yeah. But he struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
But also, to be fair to him, the ball's coming in pretty easy. As you said, like Fremantle moving the ball uncontested end to end. It does make it tough for the defenders. I don't know if he's been horrific today, but Amos probably is his man.
Yeah. But yeah, as you said, does make it hard for the defenders when we're just having it in our forward 50 however we want. 15 marks inside 50 for Freo to West Coast 5. And yeah, controlling the ball with an extra 23 marks for the day as well. Well, can you mount a comeback from here, Jesse? You'll need to kick 7 straight.
Yeah, I just can't see, even if West Coast have a purple patch, they're just not good enough at converting their dominance when they do have it. So I don't think there's enough talent to outscore Fremantle by 7 goals in a quarter. I'd be surprised if they win the last quarter. The way the game's trending, it started to look like Fremantle had West Coast all at sea there. So it'd be nice to see a response, but I'm expecting the margin to get bigger, to be honest.
I don't really know how much to read into this game from a Freo point of view. There's been some good individual plays, particularly from Jai Amos. Murphy Reid has had a lot of uncontested balls, so he's always going to be damaging. But I've liked how we've moved the ball from our defensive half, but yeah, you guys just haven't really set up the ground that well when you don't have the ball off turnover. Voss with 2, Amos with 4. They're the only multiple goal kickers for the day. I'd love to see us just put you to the sword here. I'm sorry to say, buddy.
That's
would you,
biased.
Drewzy?
That's
Sick.
biased. Yeah.
Congrats on your win over Essendon. Throwback. Are you going to have a True Eagle review up tonight, or will that be
I
a
intend
tomorrow
so.
job?
I intend
Nice.
so. No, because I'll be busy tomorrow. So
Fair enough. I got the battery charging upstairs, buddy.
oh, cool. Thank you.
No worries. Who has been your best end, McCarthy?
I don't know.
You said before that
It probably still is someone like Harley, to be honest. Yo's had 15. Like McCarthy's been good.
Jinby, you were saying.
Oh
before.
yeah, sorry. Jinby, and you'd probably give some credit to Waterman. And Bo, in terms of young players playing a decent day, I'd say Bo is one of the first names that come to mind.
Yeah, he's coming on a bit.
Yeah, he's been a bit of patchy with his ball use, but he's hitting the ball hard, and his speed has been a real factor. He's had 14 possessions, which would put him on track for his biggest disposal count. I don't know if he's breached 20 yet at AFL level. He's had quite a few good games of like 14 touches.
So Ryan Brayshaw, very, very quiet today.
Interesting.
Brayshaw has only had 9 disposals for the day.
Wow.
1 kick.
Maybe he's tagging Liam Duggan.
He did hobble in the first quarter, so I wonder if he's playing through a little bit of injury.
Possibly.
I see JL here sort of going into a bit of control mode, to be honest. I don't think it'll be a stick the dagger in and twist it. I think it'll be let's take Hayden Young off a bit more. Maybe Mason Cox gets a bit more of a run at it, although he is pretty animated in this 3-quarter time huddle. We do need to get percentage boosters. This is a good time to do it. That kick from Duggan.
That was a perfect in-swinger, but unintentional.
We're just, moving the ball with ease from our defensive half. It's been a couple of steps, use the ball by foot. Like, look how easy that is for us to move the ball there.
Yeah, Jinby covering 2 players at once there, I think, caught out.
That was a great tackle from Tracy in the middle of the ground.
TK.
That led to the Neil Erasmus goal.
Eagles need their senior players to get back into the game here. Yo, he's been solid, but he needs to have an impact. TK also had a really poor quarter there, I thought. And Bailey was good last week, so hopefully he can be a bit of a factor at clearance.
Just one Harley goal is all that is going to be needed. When is Tracy out of contract, says Dale Goodman? In like 8 years, replies Josh. Jinby's ball use is much better. Why not chuck him in the midfield? Wasn't he drafted as a midfielder, Jinby?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
But
I think a lot of
a-
these juniors
Yeah.
spend some time as a midfielder, so, like, I think there was a big question mark, is he actually a midfielder at the time? Because he played a lot of his footy at East Perth,
Yeah.
I think, as a backman, but he won WA's MVP as a mid.
Yeah, right.
I think he's too much of a linear player.
Yeah,
I don't
bit
think
of a
he's
slow
agile
turning
enough.
circle. Yeah.
But he's so fast. He's a great athlete, just not agile.
Yeah.
Nor can he really read the play, I think, from a stoppage point of view that well. So, no, I think he's good where he is. He's also probably our most important defender, so I don't know if we take him out just to put him at the centre. Where we're not even getting beaten that badly at the centre.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we're slightly ahead in clearance, so...
Jai Amos with 8 marks for the day, 7 of those inside 50s. Waterman had 8 in the first half alone, 9 for the day.
Wow.
Here we go, start of the 4th quarter. Sarong's going to win the clearance at ground level, takes on the tackler, gets a foot to it, so it isn't going to be holding the ball. Bo Allen's going to sit under it. The mark is paid.
It's probably not 15 either, to be honest.
Spreads it wide. Mark taken by Cripps. Possibly his last home derby.
True. You'd think so.
Sends it
Till
into a
finals.
big pack. Judd McVie. Clearing kick forward. Front on spoil. Could have been a free kick. Erasmus, it's a bit of a trademark of his game, the back with the flight spoil. Murphy Reid has the ball, takes a bounce, tries to find another target. It's Jai Amos playing on
Sandy Brock.
Sandy Brock. Another AI looking generated ass. Oh, come on. These guys aren't real.
Brent
Oh, well.
Bazzo's got to be in next week, surely.
Who gets dropped? Young or...
I would
Brock.
probably drop Brock.
Where did he come from?
Gold Coast. He's from Peel Thunder originally. No, he's from Darwin. Drafted from Peel Thunder, though. Gold Coast rookie list, I want to say. Delisted SSP West Coast.
Jai Amos for a career high. He's kicked it. The Deadeye Jai is back with 5 goals, 3. And 1 missed He's having fun out there. He looks confident.
Yeah. You know when you have Murphy Reid streaming in 50 metres of space, it's going to hit the target.
Yeah, 100%. Probably a free kick on Jamie Cripps there, but I'll allow it. Murphy Reid handled it to himself. So Jai Amos just backpedal. You're not looking at the footy. Give me the ball. Jai Amos all but locked up the Glendenning Allen medal, which we love to see. Loves playing against West Coast Jai Amos. He's probably, like, who's got Josh Tracy? It'd be Jimby.
Yeah.
So that's obviously just going to leave you two lesser defenders on a Jai Amos and a Pat Boss, who are the only multiple goal kickers of the day. Wow. Jai Amos with 8 shots on goal so far, and the fourth quarter has just begun. Brayshaw v. Yo. Yo sockers it off the deck, marked by Judd McVie.
Schomburg almost knocked Yo out with that hand pass. It was so overpowered.
Brayshaw was demanding the ball on the wing there as the +1. Wasn't rewarded. Judd McVie opts to go for the switch. Brennan Cox sends it out even wider to Luke Ryan. We've run out of room here. It's probably going to be a long down the line unless someone hits up for the 45. Luke Ryan loves a long down the line. He's made a career off of it. Does just that. Big pack forms. Switkowski, front and centre. Murphy Reid to Sarong.
Too easy for Fremantle.
Inside corridor handball. And we're going to use the width. That's going to open up the ground, change the angles. That's the way we want to play. Brayshaw sends it inside 50. Amos is under it again.
Well done, Sandy.
Sandy Brock wins the footy.
Oh, no.
Duggan pushed over the line.
Thank God.
Jai should have just... You got to just sort of corral them there, I reckon. Don't push them over the line. Ball sent long down the line. Kyle Warner comes across the front of the pack. CDT wrapped up by Neil Erasmus, and that's going to be a lasso. Probably the most zesty umpire signal. Isaiah Dudley hasn't had much of an influence today after a very strong start to his season. Big pack forms. 2 Eagles fly. Murphy Reid at the fall of the ball. Handball. Goal to Pat Voss. Let's put him to the side. I'm sorry you have to sit through this, buddy.
That's okay.
We have fun.
It's getting ugly now for West Coast. They've completely broken their resistance.
Surely there's a Star Wars quote about something resistance.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. That's sequel trilogy stuff. I don't know the quotes that well.
Sequel trilogy?
Yeah.
What, the last 3?
7, 8, 9.
That's what they're called?
Yeah, that's what the Rebels were called. They just renamed it Resistance.
Oh, right. How many... Have you only watched the last 3 Star Wars sort of once each?
Oh, I rewatched them a couple of years back. Yeah.
That number 8 was terrible, wasn't it?
I don't remember hating it that much. My biggest issue was 9. The story was just a box of farts.
Yeah. Well, I felt that with 8. It was just like Luke Skywalker sat on an island the whole time. And he doesn't even say a word the whole movie. He just like sort of turns around at the end. Anyway, Star Wars.
I didn't mind it. It just meant that the story just didn't mean anything. They basically killed the bad guy. You had 3 directors, and they just kept changing the story every time.
Oh, really? 3 directors across the 3 movies?
The third one actually ended up getting sacked and replaced by the guy who did the first one, so it was technically 2.
Right.
But 3 disjointed stories that like did not connect at all. It was woeful.
Rogue One was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Star Wars. I'm just trying to make you feel better, buddy.
That was a good 60 seconds for me.
51 points the margin, which is hot. West Coast trying to possess the ball here. Let's see how many disposals in a row they can get as Jinby sends it wide to the half-back flank. Brady Hoff has it. Asks for some hit-ups long down the line. Bo Allen's there.
There's no one at the end of that kick. It was a real flower bag from Brady.
As that chain of disposals comes to an end at 2. It's going to be a ball up pretty much on the centre wing. Broadcast side of Optus. Shout-outs to the 44 people still in the chat.
A few tired boys out there for West Coast, I think. They need a few rests.
Jackson taps it to himself and gets the handball to the outside with Brayshaw. That's great ruck craft there from Luke Jackson. He had a lot to do. Ball sent to the Voss Tyler Young contest. Liam Baker takes on the tackle. Not really opposed from Hayden Young there as he runs through. Bo Allen finds the footy, gets it to Dersma with a left foot up and under kick. It's going to work. Almost 50 from Matt Johnson as he runs through the protected area. Umpire doesn't pay it. Waterman uses it well to find Dersma getting on the end of another possession.
Ignores Cripps.
Bailey Williams asking for it. The teammates have lost faith in you, pal, as Chapman comes across with a big intercept. Playing a great intercepting role this season, Heath Chapman. Particularly the last 3 weeks, he's really lifted. Taj Scott says, I can feel a brawl incoming. I can't because West Coast really aren't showing any fight at the moment. And I think if they showed a bit of an argy-bargy, it'd be a bit too little too late.
I think we're in jump.
That's got to be 50. He's just touched the ball carrier. I don't know.
Oh, you can follow your opponent.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, I rest my case. Free kick to West Coast. Yes. CDT, a player that really has an influence today. How have you liked his season so far?
Yeah, you got to have low expectations for a 201 centimetre rookie. He's definitely impacted in moments. He's had a lot of exposure at AFL level, and it'll be years before he can really impact. He had a good game against North.
Luke Ryan sweeping. Oh, Switter's hurt. Hate to see that. Surely he's all right. He's been playing well today and just worked back into form. Bit of a sick note throughout his career, but hopefully he's okay. Paddy Boss.
Did you say fatty?
Paddy.
I heard fatty.
Yeah, that's
Sounded
biased,
like
bro.
fatty.
Thank you.
Can I get confirmation in the chat? Did I say fatty or paddy?
Yeah. Use the rewind function.
Yeah, no players want to get suspended or fined. Show a bit of fight, boys. Who was like the sort of chirpiest West Coast player when the derbies were hot, do you think?
Ooh.
Who would get the fight going? So obviously from a Freo perspective, it was just Ballantyne back in the day.
Yeah. The first player that comes to mind is Cripps. I don't know if he's doing a lot of that today.
Okay. Shuey was probably one to sort of give it a little bit as well.
Possibly.
Dudley, top of the goal square. Jackson, Bolton, snaps, goals, Dockers. Kick the first 3 of the quarter. 13 minutes left. Let's keep putting these through the big sticks, fellas. Over to you, Jesse. Look at that. Bo Waters?
I don't know.
He was a pretty fair player, wasn't he?
He was extremely brutal, but I don't know if he was specifically bad in derbies for chirp. I don't know.
Bolton has not really been much of a... he's done well when he's had the ball, but hasn't been a dominant
Is he playing midfield today, you reckon? Because he's been midfield all year, hasn't he, really?
I reckon, all career highs across the board, as the graphic shows here, disposals, metres gained, ground ball gets and clearances. His role today will have been different from the last few weeks with the addition of Hayden Young back into the side.
True.
Because he's played that Hayden Young role since he's been out. He's had 14 disposals, 8... Oh, what is that? 2 marks and 4 tackles for the day. So, Tracy. What's the free kick for? Jinby. Sends it out wide. Neil Erasmus is going to go back with the flight with courage.
Harley
Reid strong in the contest aerially there. Mark paid this time for the 15-metre kick to Dersma. Them guys forming some good chemistry early in the career of both of them. Dersma sends it long down the line. 2-on-2 with Neil Erasmus front and square. Ball sort of slips behind him as he tries to gather. Does well to find Clark, who's stripped of it in a good tackle from Baker. Milan Murdoch.
He's been solid today.
Rough bounce for Chapman. Just palms it in the direction of Cox, who's got a face full of it right now as Waterman struggles to get back to his feet.
Oh, that was committee-esque from you.
I'll take it.
Murphy with 25 touches.
Rush kick forward, doesn't make much of a journey. Cox wraps up Cripps. And now, I'm not going to use the same line again. Cripps getting into Cox. Now, that's one for Chirp. Mason Cox. Not sure how much time on ground he's had today. As he just takes the ball out of the ruck against CDT and turns the ball over. Intercept mark from Tom McCarthy. It's not a good kick by his standards. Schoenberg sends it high inside 50. Good positioning from Shanahan.
It does the hard part. Fails to bring it down.
Bit of forward half footy for the last couple
Waterman's
minutes.
headband now has a black strap, I think. It looks so weird.
And a suspicious weight stain after that
So
last contest
suspicious.
with Brendan Cox. Anyway,
Your voice is breaking.
it's
So
been a
much.
long weekend.
You
Got
keep
a lot
saying
of
that.
ducking.
Yeah, true.
Hayden Young at the coalface manages to get it out to Sarong. Them two back getting down and dirty.
You were at the footy today, weren't you?
Didn't go to the game. Just went to Marvel to interview.
Yeah.
Big win there from North Melbourne today. Colby McKercher, when we were watching the game, just driving his legs from the back half, looking very imposing. He had 26 disposals for the day. Paul Curtis with 6, Trembath with 3, but the best on ground was Sheezer with 39 and a goal.
Wow, it's a big day.
Jinby goes back to go forward.
He loves playing Richmond.
Liam Duggan wheels around on that trussy left boot of his. It's another terrible kick.
The fuck?
He has to get dropped, man.
Get out. That's just...
Jesse's the most modest man I've ever met. So when he's getting fired up, you know, that's a terrible kick. Liam Duggan-esque.
I just feel bad for Liam now. Like, this is a humiliating way for his career to peter out. But that being said, I don't know if he's going to get dropped soon.
You've just got to make the ball spin backwards when you kick it, as a minimum at VFL level.
Yeah.
Let alone in the big smoke.
Oh, shocking.
But yeah, we let him off the hook there. Had to make him pay. Chopping the arms free kick. Heath Chapman. Johnny on the spot there. Jamie Cripps. Taking some time. Maybe West Coast can get some deep breaths in. They go the 1-2. Cripps, high ball inside 50. Not doing the most for the West Coast forwards, but Dersman's going to mop up.
Oh, it's a good kick.
Smart kick over the head of CDT. Wagner drives the legs to get out of the contest.
Oh, it's a bad kick. It might work out, though.
Chapman, clean at ground level, left-handed handball into Wagner. He's been good today, Wagner. Gets tackled by Dersma. The cavalry arrives from Baker. Play on.
West
invites the pressure.
Got too excited there. Should not have played on.
Cripps just sends another high ball inside 50 for the Bants. And it's a good grab from Geordie Clark. We can spread it out wide here if he wants to go, but I think we might just possess the footy a little bit here as we set up the ground. 20-metre lateral kick to Johnson on the half-back flank. The game winner last week for Freo. Goes for the corridor kick. It's dangerous. And Tim Kelly cuts it off. Plays on. Handball's over. Freo brought the pressure from those handballs in this fourth term. CDT not clean. Wrapped up by Frederick. Arm free. Will it be paid holding the ball? It isn't. You've seen that paid this year when they've had the one arm free.
It's true. Fremantle eked ahead and contested ball now. Not a big surprise, that.
Yo. Erasmus wins it from him. Frederick spins out of traffic. High tackle as he's trying to spin out. Not paid. Milan Murdoch. Lot to do there for Waterman. Brennan Cox not clean. Below the knees.
Probably kicking in danger.
Lying in his own filth, as Mark Corrigan would say. Gross. That's a good kick.
Another missed tackle there. That time from Josh Lindsay, who I suppose is 18 and a slight build, but frustrating to watch.
Sarong finds the uncontested ball. Young with a strong grab. Love to see that. Now, who can he find? He's a great left foot kick. He's got room to roam.
Oh.
And it's Neil Erasmus who just streams inside 50 unopposed. A decent kick of the footy. He's going to line up for his second. Good transition from the boys there.
Found an acre of space there, Erasmus.
Speaking of Acre, Blake Acre's not getting a game for a struggling Carlton side after being a pretty strong winger for a while. I'm not sure what the go is there. Got some good plays in that 2 side for Carlton. Just a weird football club at the moment. We play them next week at Optus as Neil Erasmus lines up. Always going right. It's going to be a minor score. Freo lead 13 goals, 12, 90 to 4 goals, 8, 32 on the Henry-occupied Drewzy scoreboard. Shout outs, Henry. Handball over the top. Lindsay has it. Can he display some of that ball use on the left foot? He finds a target. Schoenberg hasn't had a terrible game on the ball today.
Yeah, he's been all right.
Not sure what his defensive assignment has been, but probably pretty lackluster across the board, particularly in the second half from West Coast. Liam Baker wins the footy.
Oh.
Pressure comes from Carl Warner. Mason Cox, do not play on. You're 6'10" and you can't run. It's a real throwback.
I think Schomburg plays forward, so I don't know if he'd have a defensive matchup.
Well, there's still a defensive component to your game. Michael Frederick plays on from the mark, slips as he does, and Jai Amos takes it out in front to line up for his 6th. God, Michael Frederick almost slipping over there and giving it away.
This will be for number 6 for Amos.
It will be. As I said, loves playing against West Coast. Kicked 4 against them in this fixture last year.
Who doesn't love playing against West Coast?
North Melbourne.
Yeah.
This to take it to a 64-point margin. It slid left off the side of his boot. We've let him off. Doc has done well today defensively. I spoke about it in the pre-game. Limited West Coast to 4 goals for the day. Probably left a couple on the table early. Giants with 9 marks inside 50 for the day. McCarthy sends it wide to Duggan once again. Maybe tries the right foot this time to make the ball spin the way it should.
He's had 16 kicks for 6 turnovers today, Liam, but they were particularly poor turnovers.
Dersma, he's been good today, the young fella.
Yeah.
Turns the ball over there. Bolton wrapped up in the tackle, and it's going to be holding the ball.
No.
Oh, there's a high tackle on Shea Bolton. We'll take that. Oh, it's a high fend off. Never mind.
Oh, right. Confusing scenes there.
Brennan Cox, safe as
you can see that
houses.
one
That's
coming.
a mark. You can't play advantage from a mark, buddy. Read the book.
6 minutes 15 remaining.
From an opposition point of view, who do you think's hurt you the most today, Jesse?
I think Jai Amos would have to be probably the one.
On the scoreboard, for sure. 5 goals, 4, I think, he's kicked for the day now.
Yeah, Jordan Clark's had a big day as well. Murphy.
Yep.
Those are probably the 3.
What areas do the Eagles need to tighten up in next week? Something that could be an easy fix.
Oh, easy fix is tricky.
That's a good mark from Liam Baker, the captain.
I reckon just closing out those tackles goes a long way. Probably would have saved a few goals today. I don't know if the rest of the margin is an easy fix. Some of it's
bit of execution inside 50, I think, as
absolutely.
well.
But I think we're capped by a talent. We don't have a lot in the forward 50.
Dersma found the uncontested ball there and got it to Baker late in the game. Might have tired legs as he walks in.
This will be his 3rd goal for the season if he kicks it.
It looks good off the boot.
A couple of weeks forward in a row for Liam Baker. He's ended the game, potentially ended the game with 2 today.
I'm not happy about it.
Let us have our 5th goal, bro.
No. I want to lay some punishment.
Milan would be in our best 5 today without reviewing the numbers extensively. I think he's been pretty good.
That's not good enough from Freo defensively. Just gone to sleep there, queuing the rack late in the game. Yeah, Geordie Clark just saying, what the fuck are we doing? Geordie Clark is he does our podcast, and he said he becomes a bit of a hothead on the field. Needs to get better at that, but absolutely fair to grill whoever Willem Dersman's direct opponent is. You can't just let a man with the talent that he has, uncontested ball in the middle of the ground, it's going to lead to a score.
You are 10 goals up, though.
Jackson in the ruck, handballs it down. At the fall of the ball. Sarong looks a bit tired. Streams out the front of the square. Great spoil. Heath Chapman's been really strong today for mine. Probably our best defender, I'd say, for the day, alongside Geordie Clark.
Hewitt would have loved that mark there. He needed a bit of a confidence boost. It's been a quiet day, just the 3 disposals. But I think at this stage, just minutes for him is positive.
Much like Hayden Young, back into the team after a hamstring injury. What was Hewitt coming off? What injury did he have?
It was a calf, and then I think it was a quad. I think it was back-to-back minor injuries.
Hoff goes to Reed. Probably a good assignment by West Coast. 4:34 remaining in the quarter. Mason Cox. I missed that. When did that happen?
I don't know.
That was big and it led to a turnover. Jackson palms it down. Brayshaw, a bit of bodywork on Reed, does well. Jackson streams out of the stoppage. Mongrel torpedo. Get under that one. Jai Amos. Sandy Brock tries to spin around Amos and does well. Left foot kick down the line.
Oh!
Bailey Williams has taken the mark of the year on Luke Jackson. Not actually.
No, it was a good grab, though.
Impressive.
He took the mark after he got back down from his back, though. It was weird.
Luke Ryan. It's going to be paid a push in the back. Probably fair. Job Shanahan hasn't seen a lot of it today. He's got the footy. Ironic jeers from the crowd ring around Optus. Stabbing kick on the arc of the 50. I'm going to say that's Sandy Brock.
That's Hamish Davis.
Damn it. They all look the same, man. They actually do.
They don't.
They all look AI generated. Just a blast kick out. I think we've put the cue in the rack. Brady Hoff centers the ball in the trusty hands of Liam Duggan. And he finds a kick. That's a positive.
Wow.
McCarthy just swinging it around now, changing the angles up West Coast.
Is this Bo? Yeah.
Can he hit a target like a bow and arrow?
Oh, Yo spills one. He probably should have taken.
Milan Murdoch turns on the Jets. Left foot snap. That's going to...
It's gone in. It's in Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. There it is.
West of Milan.
Jesse, do we need Shanahan back and Jack Williams up forward?
I would probably rest CDT next week and bring in Jack Williams. And I would bring in Rhett Bazzo for Sandy Brock.
Lots of West Coast fans in here tonight. I think it'd be nice to have an above-average Ruck again one day.
Yeah, that would be nice. But we've made no moves to do that for years.
I heard a stat the other day. In 2021, Marcus Bontempelli was the second highest-rated player.
Marcus Bontempelli.
Did I say Marcus Bontempelli? It's been a long weekend. Marcus Bontempelli was the second highest-rated player in the competition. Do you know who the number one rated player?
I'm going to take
number one highest rated player in the competition in 2021. It was.
Was it Nick Nutnui?
It was. Yeah, Caleb Sarong, unopposed, bang, kicks the goal.
I'm not surprised at all. He his last 2 seasons he was back-to-back All-Australian.
Number one ahead of the Bont. Like that just shows you the levels of talent Nick Nat had. Obviously, had an ACL in 2018 as well. So to come back from that and play 16. To those levels, 2 ACLs back-to-back, was it? It was against Collingwood, that ACL, wasn't it?
Yep,
late in the 2018 season.
Second one, that's right, yep. I made a video middle of the year, that year, saying, put some respect on Nick Nat's name.
Yes.
That was in the middle of that hot streak. And then back-to-back All-Australian, and then had a mystery like Achilles soreness, and then was on the list for 2 years and didn't play and then retired.
Is coaching now at West Coast?
Yeah. I don't know if he's like full-time ruck coach, but I don't even know if he's listed as the ruck coach, but he is there all the time. So I believe he basically is, yeah.
There's the list of Glendenning, Allen Medal. So Sarong and Hazelby lead. Josh Kennedy and Shannon Hearn with 3. Lockie Neal with 3. Jackson takes it out of the ruck. Brayshaw, it's been a quiet day by his standards. End-over-end kick inside 50. Could go anywhere. It spills out to the half-forward flank. Some tired legs now. Switkowski, can he win the footy? Duggan wrapped up by our 2 small forwards. 2 minutes remain in the quarter. Would love to see us trickle over triple digits. Jackson unopposed in the ruck. He got a genuine fresh airy. Brayshaw tackled without the footy. Not paid. He's pissed.
That was so funny.
Unopposed in the ruck.
That was clever.
No, don't concede this shithouse goal.
Come on, Liam.
Come on, Frederick. Go, Frederick. Wrap him
for
up.
3.
Get there.
Doesn't look good.
Get there. Oh, my God. Luke Jackson can do it all in tight areas, but you leave the man by himself and he's playing on ice. That was,
nice
as in ice, the surface. That is.
Nice to see us trickle over 40.
Trickle. Strong performance from Freo today. We go up against Carlton next week. They've been building Carlton.
Yeah, they just can't close out a game. They've actually haven't been horrific in any of their games.
No, they
per
haven't.
se. So I think there's clearly two bad. Like, they're in the bottom four, but I think there's two clearly the worst two teams, and that's West Coast and Richmond.
Yeah.
And I think Essendon have graduated a bit at the moment.
They've graduated. Nice.
Yeah, I just think at any point this year, aside from their big loss to Port, I don't think Essendon's been that bad. And I think Carlton are distinctly above West Coast and Richmond.
Yeah, they always find a way to get a bit of a jammy result against us, and we play them twice this year, so wouldn't be surprised if they manage to pull something off. Jake Waterman's taken a mark on the half-forward flank. He'll have to kick this one about 52 metres if it is to register a score. It'll probably be one of the last actions for the game of any true meaning. Shout out to the 54 people in the chat that have joined us today. Shout out to Henry on the buttons, doing great work in repayment of a coffee and sushi. Love your work. Jake Waterman.
Come on, Jake.
1 goal, 3 for the day.
Hung it out to the left.
Aren't we all excited?
Oh, what a mark.
Not paid?
Not paid, unfortunately, but a good effort from Job on the goal line.
Geordie Clark with another kick. Seconds tick. As Freo get the win in Derby 62. We win by 56 points in the end. It's quite a comprehensive second half dominant display from Freo. We did what we had to do to get the job done. 14 goals, 13, 97. So quite inaccurate. Once again, plays 5 goals, 11, 41. The best on the day for me, probably Jai Amos. 5 goals, 4, 10 marks. Paddy Voss kicked a quiet 3 as well. Probably a bit further up the ground. I'd probably say Geordie Clark and Heath Chapman, probably 2 more of the best. Murphy Reid with a career high equaling 26 disposals. 19 of those uncontested. And yeah, I'd probably say the best for Freo, Clark, Amos, and I'd probably chuck Heath Chapman in there. Yeah,
Heath Chapman was good. I don't know his numbers.
Let's have a look at Murphy Reid's score involvements.
I think he had 10 plus.
Yeah, he did have 10.
Yeah.
3 goal assists, so he'll probably be in the best. That's fair.
Yeah.
Me and UCAT do the Morabito medal each week, so we'll debate who we want to put in there. Who was the best from a West Coast perspective, Jesse? Any positives to take out of that one?
I thought Milan was good. He had 19 disposals, 8 tackles.
Not as good as Rowe. That was bad.
I don't really know who are clearly the best. You'd probably go Jake Waterman and Liam Baker and Ruben Jinvey will probably feature. McCarthy had 27. I don't know if he had a huge impact. I thought he was solid.
Yeah, he was all right.
But a bit of a low impact game. TK started well, I think was quite poor as the game went on. Elliot Yeo battled hard. And Harley was important, but I'm not sure if he gets into the best 5 just yet. I need to review that. But yeah, probably it's nice to see Milan just turn up and play well again.
Yeah, undrafted many times. How many words into this interview does credit from the boys come out from Jai Amos? Credit to the boys.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Kath Lothman interviewing Jai Amos at the moment.
Didn't hear it.
No credit to the boys so far.
Yeah, wow, that's selfish.
Bit selfish.
Yeah, I suppose when you kick 5 or 5, wasn't it?
5 goals, 4. Club record 9 marks inside 50. We seem to be hitting club records every week at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Last week was a club record for the lowest winning margin, lowest winning score.
I was going to say, yeah.
I think, or if not second.
I think 45 must be.
Doing my top for the team. Credit to the boys, possibly.
Geez, Elijah Hewitt, quiet day from him.
Yeah, 3 disposals. Mason Cox 4. I'm actually going to quickly check his game time. Just by the way, Freo with 29 Derby wins to West Coast 33. If we win the next 4, which you'd expect us to, it'll be evil. Even.
It would be evil, I agree. I actually thought it was closer than that.
Thought what was closer?
I thought you had the win tally was closer. I thought we were less than 4 or 5 in front.
Just want to check before we go off air. Mason Cox's game time today. I'm sure you'd be rapt to hear. 59% time on ground. Centre bounce attendances doesn't update until later on, I believe. Yeah, Hewitt worse on ground, unfortunately for him. Archer Reed hardly impacted.
Yeah, we're probably carrying one too many of those guys, and if Jack Williams is playing well on the waffle, it's getting to the point that you have to make a change there, whether it's CDT for a rest or Archer dropped.
Yeah. I kind of want to see who's going to win the medal here. It was probably going to be Jai Amos. I might just wrap this up and let you get on with your content schedule.
Sure, we can wait for the medal if you like.
That's all right. We'll wrap it up.
You've got one comment from Darth Charger.
Oh yeah, we can read the chat quickly.
Thoughts on Pearce leaving for Tassie rumours, Drews?
Oh yeah, I can see that happening. Alex Pearce. I think he's contracted till the end of 2027 as well. So I think that's always sort of been on the cards, including when he signed his contract. And he's a proud Tasmanian. I think it would be a massive honour for him to captain the inaugural Tassie side. So yeah, I would see that coming. And we don't really have much key defensive depth. We do have Josh Draper. Hugh Davies has played solid, probably an undersized key defender, and Ollie Murphy as well. But
does Nichols play forward in the waffle?
Yeah,
he could play back.
Yeah, he could. I think he was drafted as a key defender.
I think he played a bit of both from memory.
But in the draft this year, we took Leon Kickett, Adam Swade, Toby Wan hasn't even played yet. That was a rookie draft pick. Who else did we take? Lots of small types. Oh,
Tobin Murray, yeah.
So 3 small forwards. When we could have taken like a Blake Threadgold, for example, we haven't drafted that key defender for a while. Ollie Murphy was the last one, hasn't even played a game of AFL. So if we are to lose Alex Pearce,
you have to try and trade one in, I think.
Yeah, maybe a Jed Buslinger who's out of contract this year comes across.
I'm not sure if he's the answer to that question though.
I quietly rate him. He's a VFL premiership winning player, so no schmuck.
He's a bit like Sandy Brock. They're kind of like oversized flankers.
Yeah,
he's like a good kick and like accumulates the footy, but I don't know. He's not a
key
really
defender.
Strong defender like in the way that Alex Pearce is. So
yeah, true.
I mean, you'd probably explore it, but there may be better options.
This concept is great. Well done, boys. Side by side screen is a good combo. I appreciate it, Dr. Kia. I do these every week on my channel. Jesse, obviously the creator of True Footy, working very hard to do good things over there, and True Eagle as well. Thanks for joining me, buddy. It's been good to have you back, and thank you for joining me after a long weekend away in Torquay.
Yes, thank you, mate. Thanks for having me. You're doing a great job with this, and thanks for going easy on me when you won by 56 points. It was actually pretty breezy, to be honest. I appreciate it.
I'm going to stream Carlton next week, Carlton Freo, Saturday night. That's the plan, and plenty of content to roll out throughout the week from this and the games that I attended this weekend. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Henry on the buttons, paid in sushi, and oat cappuccino. Oat latte?
Oat flat white. Come on.
Oat flat white. Cappuccino. It was a 1 of 3 guess. But I appreciate you hopping in, mate. Yeah, I did get it wrong. But you've done a great job, mate. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everyone that has joined in the channel. Join in on the chat. We'll see you next time. Keep it locked to True Eagle, my channel, and Freo Faithful over the coming days for more content. Thank you very much. Go Freo.
Nice. Oh, thank you, Henry.